house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't slip on all my money. Yeah, there's a lot of models and some supermodels too. Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru. Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that tiger's super tight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. And later on the panda fight. You've really got to agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish-French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then a left in my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my mode, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, we're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. I bought a yacht just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. Now let's watch two pandas fight. Last week all over again. Let's get the hell out of here! Can't stop, won't stop, non-stop, running for my life. It's a mansion party. I pray to God we all survive. And if you're feeling saucy, we'll grab some spears by candlelight. It's a mansion party. We're dropping pandas left to right. Send yourself! Guys, party's awesome! So many pandas going crazy! escape the justice, my meaning. me for several hours. But as I lay there half conscious, with my nuts exposed to air, I looked up to the blackened sky and said an ancient prayer. Lord, if you're there, please infuse my nuts with the power of 1,000 suns. Holy shit, you're real? Let there be thunder and lightning, acorn shot from the tree of life. Thunder and lightning, high voltage guns lighting up the night. Mighty balls gifted from Odin's house. Thunder and lightning, suck 'em.
Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a nice, relaxing Saturday stream, where today we are diving back in to our achievement hunting ways with Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, where our big goal, I'm definitely not getting it today, is to finally get below double-digit achievements remaining. That's right. We gotta knock out 6 achievements where I've been averaging at best 4. So let's see what we can do. But, before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I've had a weird morning, y'all. I've had a bit of a weird couple of hours right before streaming, in fact, because I got an email and a phone call I was not expecting. Actually, I got 2 weird emails. So I got one email today that it seems like someone's hacked my Ubisoft account. There was apparently a login to my Ubisoft account from Serbia, accorded by security. Well, no, there was an attempted login. I got an email that said, hey, someone has attempted to log into your Ubisoft account from Serbia. We highly recommend you log in and change your password. So I go over, I try to log in, and it's like, all right, we're going to need you to do 2-factor authentication sign-in to get past this point. Please open your Ubisoft Authenticator app and get your authentication code. And I'm like, I don't have that app. Then I get another email that said there was an attempted login for my current location. So it seems like both me and a Serbian hacker are unable to access my Ubisoft account. What is even Ubisoft that they would want? I don't know. I was like, no, I will be admit, because I got the email right when I'd woken up. I was in like early morning panic brain, caused even worse by something that was happening in my Discord that I'll clarify to some of y'all. They're like, oh no, they're gonna get, maybe I have my credit card hooked up to that account. And then when I figured out, oh shit, I don't even know how to get into my account, I then tried to look up when the last time I played an Ubisoft game was. And I'm like, ain't no way my currently active debit card is linked to that again. Listen, I don't know what it was. If it was just I was too rough with my cards or what have you. But over the past 5 years, I have blown out the fucking chip on my cards about once a year. So I've had to change out my debit card, I think at least 4 times in the last 5 years. Downside, I keep having to re-plug in my debit card into different online websites. Upside, if it takes longer than a year for a leak to happen and someone to gain access, my card is definitely canceled. Are you an electric eel or something? What's crazy, it never breaks I've never worn through the swipe. And since I've started doing tap, I've had no problems. But the fucking chip thing, you know, the like insert type in the code one, always breaks on me in under a year. I don't fucking know. I don't know what it is. Tapping has been great for me though. Tapping has been a relief. On the hacker news, however, I want to clarify for anybody on my Discord because I had a panic attack when I woke up and saw a bunch of messages in Discord. I go into Discord, the first thing I see is Chaotic going, Ultima, he didn't get hacked again, did he? Because I still haven't been offered any gift cards. Then Crazy like, I'm still waiting for my gift cards as well. No message for me this time. Dang, just going down the list. And I'm like, oh no, wait, did I get hacked? What's happening? And I go and I immediately, after reading those messages, go to my DMs on Discord and I start clicking through them. I'm like, wait, no, I don't see any hack messages sent to anyone. And I pop back into the general chat and I finally read Ultima's message near the bottom, where it's like, if you missed the bit during stream, he's looking for quotes regarding the time he got hacked. And I'm like, fuck, I did ask for... So congrats, I had a panic attack this morning. Delivered to me by a bit from last stream. So like, this can't have happened a fucking third time. So it was a bit of a panicked morning. But then I got a very different email that I want to read to you guys. I got a very different email recently. I got an email from something I didn't recognize immediately. From a name, and then the message was, "Hi, Eric. I am the casting director for this company. I was wondering, were you the guy who helped set up lunch during a late night shoot a month ago?" Just like, what the fuck is this email? For those who don't remember, I'd been doing some casting stuff like about a month ago, and I've had a few different, I think I've done 3 different shoots up to this point, just like background extra characters, you know, just walking around in the background. And during one, there was a late night shoot that someone was trying to set up like a lunch table for the actors for. And because I am a high nervous energy person, I just walked over and helped them set everything up. And the result was at the end of the shoot, they gave me an extra $25 of pay. And I was like, hell yeah, helping people pays off. And then I get this email and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm running through my head, everything could be happening. Worst case scenario, someone's in trouble for giving me extra money that wasn't budgeted for. I didn't think that was likely because, again, $25. Best case scenario, I'm being offered a job because I helped set up a lunch table a month ago. So I emailed back, "Hi, yes, it was me who helped with the lunch setup during the late night shoot." And 30 minutes later, I get the email back. Great. Would you be interested in being a background character next Sunday? It's a memorial service scene. And I'm like, obviously, for no other reason besides the story, I have to accept this job, right? Right, y'all, right? That, like, I have to, right? I can't not accept this job because if I accept this job, I'd have a story for the rest of my life that, oh yeah, one time I got offered a fucking background role in a movie because I helped someone lay out Chipotle on a table. Oh my god. Holy shit. So actually, even before I respond, I went and checked my closet. And unfortunately, I have two gray suit jackets, but I don't have a black suit jacket. I'm wondering, is it really inappropriate to wear like a gray suit jacket over a white button up, black tie, black pants to a memorial service? Like, am I better off? Because I have a black button. So I could do a black button up, black pants, and a black tie. Just kind of go, monochromatic would probably work okay. But if I can do like the classic look, I'm not going to go buy a black suit coat just for this. I'll have to think on it. What do you guys think? You're going to be a career. You're going to be a caterer at the funeral. Ah, I see. It was how I laid out the food that got me the job. If we need someone who can act like a caterer in a pinch, I know just the guy. But I'm blown away. So I'm literally having to I have to accept this job no matter what, because this is too funny of a story for me to have in my back pocket for the rest of my life. They didn't even tell me if it was paid, but it's like, I don't have an option here. This is too funny. It should be fine. If they've got a problem with it, they should have costumes on set. Now, I do agree, but it does depend on like the budget or whatever. I think probably what I'll do is I'll come in the white button-up black pants, suit coat, black tie. And I'll have packed away in my backpack, like the black button-up that I can swap to if they prefer that look, Yeah, basically, I'll just, one extra shirt does not take up a lot of space. So I will just put like a black t-shirt, the black button up in a backpack, and come dressed in the white button up with black pants, Yeah. And oh yeah, I did also have a goofy thing that happened literally 15 minutes before stream started, y'all. So as some of you might remember, yesterday I was streaming Gun, and my dad hopped into the YouTube chat. And after stream, I checked my phone and I realized I missed a call from him during stream. So I try to call him back and he doesn't answer. So I text, "Hey Dad, did I miss your call? Thanks for coming to check out the stream, but did you need to chat with me about something?" And I texted him, and I didn't hear back from him yesterday. And then today, 15 minutes before I'm live for the stream, I get a call from my dad. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta answer. I'm like, "Hey Dad, what's up?" And my dad's like, "I'm so sorry about yesterday. I hopped into your chat and I felt like I took over with all the me typing things and messaging." And I'm like, "Dad, I need you to understand. Everyone in my chat got a kick out of you being there. If you want, I can also give you a heads up the next time I do a gun stream." My dad's like, "Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It was just one of those old games I remember loving playing on the old Xbox, and I could never really get through too many of the levels. I was watching you, buddy, and you got through one of those levels in like 5 minutes, and I remember it taking me hours to beat that shootout." And I'm just, oh my god. But it was a delight. So I'm definitely gonna have my dad over in the YouTube chat next time we're doing a gun stream. So if I start chatting with my dad, y'all, to help him feel like he's not the only one messaging, if there's any of you who'd be willing to hop over to YouTube chat on those days and start adding in more text so he doesn't feel like he's taken over, that would be greatly appreciated. Noted. Well, thank you, Ultima. I appreciate that. Oh, so it's been a bit of a morning for me. Now that I've overshared, I know I missed some of you guys saying shit. Let's see, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Queenie! What, Queenie? What do you mean, no thanks? You don't want to talk to my dad? What, you hate my dad, Queen? Chat, everybody, Queenie hates my dad. Queenie hates my dad, and I don't know how to react to this. I feel like what? Do we need to time her out? What's appropriate punishment for Queenie saying she actively hates my dad? Let's hear. I'm doing well, taking it easy, and feeling better from the cold I had. I'm glad to hear that, Ultima. Take care of yourself. Number one thing always. I went to a concert last night. Hell yeah, Z-Links. What concert? You had out with a bunch of buddies, or was it just like songs you were trying to catch? Let's see here. What else is on Ubisoft that they would want? Yeah, the only thing I could think of is if I had my card linked to it, but it's definitely old enough. It's definitely old enough that I don't think it would be an active card. So I don't know. They'll steal my save files for Assassin's Creed Origins or Odyssey. I don't think I've played an Ubisoft game since Assassin's Creed Odyssey. When did Assassin's Creed Odyssey release date? 2018. Yeah, I don't think that debit card's still active, buddy. Real sorry. You picked the worst possible person to try to steal their Ubisoft account, I imagine. Oh my god. And I thought it was for real as well. I was so confused too. Don't worry, you panicked me, Rye. None of you should feel dumb because for anyone who didn't know what was going on, it's understandable to get tricked. I was the one who asked for the messages and I got confused, so you're fine. Hey, helpful work pays off. Listen, I'm losing my mind if that gets me multiple gigs. If that earned me 25 extra bucks and however much this gig pays, depending on the pay, then this would be the best thing I've ever done. Oh my god. Should be fine. If they got a problem with it, they should. Yeah, costumes, daddy, yes, that one. Ugh. All right, right. Here's your Gigantify, you fucking criminal. Let's hear. Who was it who popped in at the beginning of stream? Oh yeah, that was Rye. Hey Rye. Listen, chat. Rye wants. If any of you has the clip of me reading the fan fiction, or if any of you has a link to the text of the fanfic you monsters wrote. Rye is apparently very curious because Milk talked about it, and I'm not going to try and share those links myself. My iPod died mid-stream yesterday. I'm sorry, Queenie. I'm terribly sorry. Though I don't know. You don't strike me as the Western style fan. I don't imagine you were too desperately torn up about missing out on gun gameplay, were you, Queenie? Who wanted the link? It's Rye. Rye tip. V. Timeout for 50 years. That does seem like a reasonable punishment for Queenie hating my dad. Oh yeah, Queenie, don't worry. That was well before your time. It'd be great if you could be a regular actor with them. I would be so upset. I would be so upset if what got me into the acting business was putting Chipotle on a table. Listen, no, if I become a famous actor because of this, I need you all to know I will be the weird guy who's always grumpy during every interview and always angrily talks about the exact same story about his first like consistent gig being because he helped someone lay out lunch one day and he's just really grumpy about it. I wasn't, to be fair, but I support regardless. Oh, that's good, Queenie. Queenie, you just need to work harder in sending me on tangents, you know? There's a few people in chat that I could tell when they don't like the game, because all they're trying to do is send me off on tangents. I don't know how to whisper on here. You could send it on Discord, V. I just replied to it in the Eric clip section in the Discord, so it should be there. Ugh. Alright, Rye. If you're in the Discord, apparently Eric clips. Ugh. Disgusting. I hate it. Worst thing ever. When was the last time I looked at clips, actually? Because I'm seeing some... What's this little pink clip? That's a weird clip. Little pink, that's a weird clip for good reaction timing. I don't understand this clip. All right, Hyperbeam, what's yours? That one makes more sense. All right, I understand. Okay, all right, all right. But how are you all doing? Any of you gotten up to anything? Let's see. Zelix went to a concert. Some people are getting over being sick. I know Sour's prepping for 1,000 quizzes coming up. And oh god, you guys are sharing around this clip. Oh, I hate you. I hate all of you. I'm not looking at Discord anymore. I'm not looking at that. You know what, maybe today we do a shorter yap session because you guys are being horrific with this. I can't let you guys stew. I can't let you guys stew it all on the fucking fan fiction. Oh my god, it's so horrid. Why was Milk? Hey, Rye, why was Milk talking about this? I need you to tell me how this even came up in Milk's stream. Because while the fanfic does involve Milk, I cannot see him voluntarily talking about it. It seems very much like something that he would never try to talk about. Considering the content of it. Let's see here. How are we doing? I'm gonna take a quick look at achievements. Obviously, quite a lot of what we have left are going to be our weapon masteries, but there's still a few others. There's still the 250% crit chance. Ooh, I think I found out recently that environmental runs can still earn you achievements. So I think that's what we're doing. We're going to go for the 250 crit chance right now, but we're going to do it in an environmental run. So we're going to go to a mastery. We're going to do a biome, just basic biome. We're going to go for... Why do you have nothing equipped? No, why do you only have 2 things equipped? What? Was that like an update or something? I think there might have been an update or something. Ooh, there's good crit chance. We'll take that. We want the Nitra. Start with 16 and gain Nitra. Oop. We'll do this. The crit chance when upgrading damage, that's already correct. And then here we want crit chance. There's some crit chance here, and it's the only one I think that has anything to do with crit chance. All right, so we'll grab that. So we're going to take the sharpshooter. We're going to do a biome run. We'll just do hazard 3, I think. We don't need to push the difficulty. And we're just going to try to get ourselves the 250% crit chance with a nice long run, tons of time to get upgrades, multiple levels to try to pull the Nitra crit chance, and we'll just take it nice and chill. Give us maximum time to try to get this thing and just celebrate when we do. Take all the desperation out of it. But yeah, so my morning's been kind of goofy. I am thinking this upcoming week, I got some chores I need to try to take care of. I need to go get a haircut. My hair is being unruly recently. And I don't know. Much like the advice I gave Queenie, I'm probably just going to do a buzz cut unless any of you guys have any good options. I do remember one time I asked a buddy, I'm like, I don't really ever do anything with my hair. Do you know what I should do? And my friend was like, well, I'd do a wolf cut. And I'm like, oh, okay. There was one time I went in to talk to just a hair salon person. I'm like, I don't know, I had a buddy who said maybe I should think about a wolf cut. And then the fucking hairdresser looked at me, looked at my head for a second, then looked back to me and went, you shouldn't get a wolf cut. I'm like, all right, I will trust the expert on this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, just my whole life, I've only ever done like different versions of buzz cuts essentially. Sometimes I've done them where it's like longer on top, shorter on the side. Sometimes I've done the same all over, but I don't know, I've never been super invested in hairstyling, I guess. I don't know if that's the right terminology. But it's never really been, I've never even really thought about it for the most part. I guess luck is good. It gives us higher chances of seeing the really big crit chance swings. So we got our side quest already done, so we don't need to worry about the flowers. We could be looking around for more nitra, try to build ourselves up in case we get offered the right artifact. Obviously, I didn't reroll to try to get a different nitra one, but we did get a 30% crit chance. So to me, that sounded like fair enough. Let's just grab that, not risk losing out on any crit chance. But most likely will, on almost any other artifact, be doing a lot of rerolls to try to get the nitra one. Let's see here. I've already told you guys I finished up on my second pass video editing. I have not been able to start on the third pass. I don't know. Yesterday, I guess I just ended up not doing it. Ugh. That feels bad. It feels like I definitely should have at least gotten some of my captioning work done yesterday, but I didn't. So I guess it'll be this evening and Sunday, because I got to make sure I get at least one video edited up so that I can actually drop it on YouTube for all of you Monday morning. I have to get one done. It is not acceptable for me to not at least have one video set up. If I get one for Monday, that gives me 2 days all the way to Wednesday to get the next one done. There's no game audio? Game audio. Okay, that one's gun. Oh, wait, no, that one's RV there yet. Killing Stone. Yeah, none of these were set for it. Maybe I accidentally used it on gun. Are you getting game audio now? Terribly sorry about that.
Sure, I want another go. I can't get enough of it. I'm feeling lucky.
Hey, there's a 12. Fuck yeah, that should put us, I think, over 100%, right? Yep, we're at 108. I swear, if we get over 250 before fucking phase 5 in this, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be ceaselessly upset if just somehow we got the lucky rolls this time. Also, how old is it? Because the clip doesn't have your model. Yeah, no, I think that is from my first year. I think that clip is from the subathon I did my very first year of streaming. Do I have a PNG? Because if it's just a tardigrade PNG, then 100% that at latest would be my second year of streaming. I've only done 2 subathons, my first year and my second year. And I'm pretty sure it was the first year where you guys wrote up the fucking... where you monsters wrote the fan fiction. Just a wait, not even a... Oh, then yeah, 100%. Unless someone did something to time me out.
I'm gonna kill you all. Here, have a bullet in the fight.
Did I have a subathon before I had a PNG?
Scared of you.
Oh, the game is off center. Right, because all of that got shifted over when I had to set up for gun. God damn it, gun. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Setting up for old fucking game ruined everything. I'm gonna be dealing with this for like the next 3 games I play. Everything's gonna be just slightly off.
Oh yeah.
Angry tardigrade. It is very entertaining to realize, though, how much things have actually shifted without realizing it, because it's never occurred to me how different the aspect ratio is between the old square TVs and both modern TVs and modern monitors. Old computer monitors were also perfectly square, right? Do we know why aspect ratios changed? Like, what was the fucking cause of the initial shift away from a square aspect ratio to a rectangular one at all?
This is perfect for my build.
Angry and also apparently a bottom target. Oh god, you're... Fuck off, Rye. Well, I mean, here's the question. Am I the bottom in that situation, or is Milk, technically?
I'm gonna kill you all.
Oh god, wait, no, would I be a...
Looking for.
In the fanfic, am I a power bottom? Y'all are weird. No, that was the first year. People didn't have a good read on me, is what I'll say.
Sapping.
Also, I think they were just trying to write a fanfic to be as upsetting to all 3 people involved as possible. I think that was the entire goal, is how do we make something that'll make everyone involved upset? Good news on that end, I don't think I've ever let Junie hear about it. Well, she might have heard about it, but I don't think she has had any real interaction with the content of it, luckily.
Vaporize. Just what the doctor ordered. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. I made spaghetti the other night, as I do quite frequently, and it came out very interesting because I had some leftover veggies from when I was making stew. So in my spaghetti sauce, while I was cooking it down, I ended adding in chopped up carrots and celery. And I think this is the first time I've made spaghetti sauce with vegetables included in the sauce. I don't think I've ever done it before. Came out with a little bit of a different, oh, why not? The heck? Phone? What's up? Why are you not connecting? I am frozen. I am trapped. I am upset with spaghetti. This didn't time out or nothing, right? No, this doesn't time out. Hold up. I might need to get new wires for things.
Favorite color.
Now let's go with the shotgun version. I find that hilarious.
Let's shake it up. Nice.
Fear not, I have returned, and I'm better than ever. I mean, I got milk so bad he sent me to you to explain it. No, Rye, how did it come up?
I'm getting too.
Wait, I just listened to Pete. How did you not laugh when reading it? I'm sorry, I think it was the maggots is what caused it to not be something I found funny. First of all, remember, this is my first year of streaming to the masses. Let's say I was not as prepared for how people would interact with me as I am nowadays. Second of all, I am a very controlled person when I want to be. And it definitely seemed like people wanted a straightforward reading of this. So effort was committed to not break during the reading. I am a professional, right? Third of all, come on, my dude. The fucking story is so fucked up. There are easy moments in there that it's like, oh, that's gross. That's really gross. That's crazy gross. That it's pretty easy to get the giggles under control for. We were just yapping while painting Warhammer. Someone in chat mentioned it. Who was it? No, Rye, who was it?
The upgrade I was looking for.
So it wasn't Milk bringing. I was about to say, I can't imagine Milk bringing that up. There are lots of forms of self-torture Milk will engage with. That is not one of them. We gotta find the nitro. Oh!
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
It means we can't re-roll anymore because we don't want to spend any of our nitra. We earn some nitra interest rate, so we can just kind of live on it. We also have one of our gear gives us a chance of finding nitra whenever we're mining any meta resources. So mining up meta resources is doubly valuable for us.
Dial it in.
So gold, health, or any of the weird ones, you know, that are just used for outside of mission upgrades.
Your time is up, Grape.
So I'll check if the VOD is up since I'm not able to scroll in mobile. Oh, can you not pan in mobile?
This is perfect.
That's crazy. That's very crazy. Why would Twitch not let you pan on my... I guess you can't really do it super accurately, so it partially makes sense, you know? Because I'm really trying to imagine panning with, like, your finger on a mobile device to look for a specific, like, 1 minute section of a video. And I can't say, I imagine I wouldn't spend too much time trying to perfect that system. That's going to be a very unforgiving system.
One down.
Nitra? Oh, no Nitra. Damn.
Drop pod is not going to hang around.
Hey, but that is crit chance. What's that put us up to? 148. We're gonna earn a little bit of Nitra. Only a 5%, though, just by getting back to our ship. But then if we spend all of our time hunting down Nitra on future levels, bringing it in, spending none of it, we should be able to figure this up some crazy shit. Plus, we have 10 rounds. So, what, 10 rounds at 5%? Oh my god, no, I don't remember who it was, but I was watching a video recently where people were talking about a recent Trump announcement of a new system to assist with, I don't know if it was child poverty, I don't know if it was birthright, I don't know what the actual just families thing, but it is the idea of founding a system where through philanthropy, people can donate money, and then that money gets added into a pool where we will buy each American citizen at birth a $1,000 trust investment in the S&P 500 that they won't be able to access until they're 18 as a way to do wealth building, encourage children. I wasn't very clear what the actual like intention behind it is, besides finding a way to put more money into the stock market. But I was watching a video where someone did the breakdown of like, assuming no negative years occur for the rest of time, and we get the average 10% returns on the stock market, the amount of money this results into with a $1,000 then compounded for 18 years, it was like, at the end, you'll probably have just around or just under $5,000. And listen, $5,000 is a delightful amount of money. That's an amount of money I would not turn down being offered. I don't know if that's the amount of money that changes the calculus on all the... That's not one semester of... That's... Wait, no, that might cover, what, one trip to the hospital? Oh my god. But it was just very funny because, like, it's something where you hear, like, an amount invested 18 years. It is interesting to realize how hard it is to actually put together in your mind how much money that actually equates to. Then someone going through the math and showing how much it is, it's like, oh, that's not a lot at all, is it? Hey, Mr. President, could I just have the 5,000? Oh my god. My cord plugging in my camera is being wonky. I think you guys have seen I've frozen multiple times and it looks like it's a connection thing. Boop, boop. Hello, hello? There we go. Yeah, we're not going to reroll because we need to keep all of our nitra. No nitra spending.
If it looks good, it shoots better. Everyone overclock. My favorite type of clock.
That's possibly one semester's worth of books. Oh my god. But it was also hearing that I had to admit. Suddenly the people who are talking about way too expensive to have kids. I'm like, you know? Thinking about just being given $5,000 to have a kid, the fact of how little that would cover does raise a very interesting argument about the idea that even if you gave people a certain amount of money, it's very likely it would not do a lot. Should be expensive. Everything's so expensive. Except for TVs. I don't remember where I saw this, and I might be 100% wrong about this, but I think I saw something a while ago where someone was looking at like consumer goods and services in the United States, and they showed that over time, like rent, cars, food, like everything across the board has gotten more expensive and significantly more expensive over time, except TVs were like one of only 3 items bought and sold in America, which had notably gone down in relative value over time. So apparently we've gotten really good at making TVs cheaper and cheaper as time has gone on. That's like the one thing we've done it with. Which is very delightful. It is nice to learn that some things do get cheaper and better over time. Admittedly, I'd prefer if it was housing, but you know, beggars and choosers and all that. Let's see, are we re-abbing painting Warhammer? Let's see, I checked the VOD. If you close the stream, you're not able to see the chat. You were there for it? Aww. Oh, I'm sorry, Rye. I guess we will forever be wondering who the fuck was it who wrote shit. I'm going to guess it was Marcial. Was Marcial in the chat, Rye? Because Marcial was there. Marcial was one of the authors of that story, and he do like to talk about it. So if I had to guess, if I was forced to guess, he'd be top of my list. So how are we doing? We are at 226. Ooh, we're at round 5. That does mean we will have more time, but at 226 we need 24% more crit chance to try to pull this off before this wave ends. Not technically impossible, I guess, but pretty low odds. Good thing we have 5 more rounds to just scale our interest on. Alright, that'll give me another 3, right? Ooh, shit, that was a nitro thing. I should have done that. Alright, we're at 230. I think the max I got was 237. That's gold, not nitro, right? Yeah, that's gold. Shoot. It would be an impressive delight to pull this off.
Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
I'm pretty sure that I saw the graph too. I think that it was something where you were basically advertising to with it, or you were I'm pretty sure I saw that graph too. I think that it was something where you were basically advertised to with it, or were you or the product. Okay, so any product that advertises to you, like a TV, any product like that, tended to get cheaper over time. But products... Wait, no, but like social media advertises to you. Media advertise, like shouldn't then like everything with streaming and all that also have gotten cheaper over time instead of more expensive? I'm alert. Gonna watch SAO Abridged while playing some Warframe. Hey, that is a great show to watch. Do fucking love it. One of the top 5 best fucking Abridged series out there. What? Hellsing Ultimate, definitely. SAO. One I feel bad about. I don't know if I can include it, but one I love has to be the Attack on Titans Abridged that happened. Like, they only did one episode of it, if I remember correctly, but it had so many fucking good lines that, like fucking, what was it? Harmonize with me, maggot. That abridged was so fucking good, but I'm pretty sure they only ever did one of it. Do you all know what I'm talking about? Do you know what team fucking did that one? Because that was insane. How are we doing on crit chance? Crit chance, I had 231. So not my best run yet for getting it in 5 rounds. I also love how they removed the most shit plot line, the insect plot line,
Wiped out. Good work, team. Objective completed.
and made them like actual siblings. The insect plot line.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
I'm probably going crazy. Which plot line was the insect plot line? Oh!
Stage 6.
Oh! You're doing clever word replacement. I am caught up. No, don't worry, V. I've figured it out.
Let's shake it up.
I have caught on. I understand. You don't need to. No. I understand.
Gold to be mined.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh shit! I just got it. 250% crit chance. Hell yeah! Fuck doing this. Alright, y'all, that's 1 achievement down. Remember, our goal is to get 6 so that we are below 10 achievements remaining. So let's go ahead and take a look at the list, see if there's anything else we can knock out. But boom, a headshot is officially done. I'm going to skip over the true masteries for now. We'll definitely take a look at those. But let's see what else we can do. Complete 100 dives. Ooh, complete the Hazard 5 with no gear. Complete a Vanguard contract dive at Hazard 5. Vanguard. You can only equip cold weapons. Start with a freezer shield belt. You can't get the pop-up tripod or piercing projectiles. Supply pods open quicker. Alright, we'll take a run at this. Oh, we don't even pick what dwarf we get.
Dallying today, miner. Remember your tasks.
Does he have gear? Alright, in that case, we're actually going to quit out and make sure we get that class some gear before we try and run that. That was this guy, right? Yeah, so we could just go down the line, do all the good shit for him. Yeah, we don't need to overthink it, I think.
Dial in. Oh, baby.
Alright, now let's take a run at Vanguard.
But I'm
No, I just misspelt it. You just misspelt it as insect? That's great, Rye. You are a delightful little being. I will cherish you always. Okay, so we only get cold weapons, and it's only been... Are there more than 4? Are there only 3 weapons that start as cold weapons? Hold on. Because there are more weapons that can become cold weapons. But I would not be surprised if the reason we're locked to 3 weapons is there are only 3 that start cold. Okay, good news, bad news situation. This dedicated to cold means we are hard to approach. We're going to be getting... Oh, and we start with the cold belt? Right. Interesting. Does lifetime affect how long things are frozen for? Or is the frozen status just consistent, I wonder? I don't think lifetime will affect it.
Objective completed.
You shouldn't need precious minerals.
The accidental censorship is amazing, Rye. Still amazing to me that for Cirrus Victora in Abridged was 16. Rye, I'm gonna need you to take another stab at that sentence. I have no clue what you just said to me. Oh, wait, that the VA for Cirrus Victora. Who the hell is Cirrus Victora? Oh! Sorry, I don't know any of the character names for fucking Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. She was 16 at the time? That's fucking insane. Has she gotten to do, like, a lot more VA work? Because I think she 100% should have been pulled into a lot more VA work after that. She's very talented. I think I saw one, like, little blooper clip of her when she was doing one of the screams, like, in a room into her mic, and she had to stop and go pick up and comfort her cat because her cat was freaking out. It's like, no, little kitty, it's okay. Mommy's not actually hurt. It's fine. That was adorable. Police girl, thank you. Why didn't you say police girl? I would have known exactly who you were talking about if you had just said police girl from the top. Come on, man. Come on, really think about it. How would I possibly know who it was if you didn't say police girl? Oh my fucking god. Now he's trans, from what I understand. Really? Huh. Everyone's doing it nowadays.
Nice. I'll take it.
Also, wait, wasn't my question if they got any more VA work? That does not seem to answer my question at all, Rye. Out here trying to support someone's voiceover work. Ah! Bad bugs. Not bed bugs, bad bugs. Bad. Oh no, I was chuckling. I recently got onto some shorts on YouTube from a dude who's just been doing a lot of videos about describing different characters as being related species to Pennywise from It. One of my favorite ones so far has been that Mary Poppins is actually the same species. That was it all. It was just like, instead of feeding on fear, Mary Poppins feeds on joy. But also, what is it, like, after she disappears, you forget all memories of her. She warps space, time, and reality around what kids are picturing in their heads. And she only shows up in very narrow windows and then disappears for about 30 years.
Get the lead out.
I love it. I don't know. I love that ridiculousness. Not gonna lie, my favorite joke from Helsing is the I don't push up bra. No, wait, it wasn't. Wasn't it? I don't wear bras. Nice.
Power of my kin course overclock time, baby.
It's been too long. I should rewatch that abridged series. That one's without a doubt, like, gotta be the fucking king of it, right? Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. Like, I know Dragon Ball, like, started before it and has a ton of episodes and includes a lot of the same talents, obviously. But, like, I feel like the one that really... I guess the one that made it broader, I think, had to be Hellsing, right? Like, I feel like Dragon Ball had been going on for a long time, but didn't really suck in a broader audience in that way. But I feel like something about the Hellsing Ultimate one pulled in a lot more people. Although it might not have been because it was Hellsing Ultimate. That was just at the time where anime was just becoming a lot more broadly popular. So it could have been more coincidental than anything intentional, you know? That was definitely around the same time span that it was just becoming more broadly popular.
Stage 1 completed. Well done. Taking you to stage 2.
There's one saying that Nanny McPhee is the same species but feeds on respect.
I'm having an epic vision. I want another go. Just the upgrade I was looking for.
You have your objectives. Get it done, Miner.
Onboard entertainment sucks. Jukebox open.
I'm just trying to win. Yeah, there's nothing specific I have to do. Obviously, we're locked into cold weapons only. And I'm really now starting to feel the increased speed that they gave to the bugs for this Vanguard mission. Oof. So what? Tankiness would actually be really, really good. Especially with the freeze belt. We are able to escape from things pretty easily after an initial hit. But that means we need to be ready for recovery. So having a lot of health regen, and maybe armor to reduce the initial damage would all be a really good combo. Status of potency, hell yeah. Yeah, let's freeze him up. Damn, kind of wish I had... I always remember whenever I get the ice deal, like, I never really feel like I'm online till I get at least a third beam. But I don't know if any of their overclocks actually gives the freeze ray any additional beams, or if you just have to high roll a legendary upgrade. I feel like most of the time I have to high roll a legendary upgrade. There have also definitely been times where I think I've gotten up to 4 beams, and that's been an absolute blessing. That's got to be a pure luck build. So what, tankiness and luck, maybe? It's not like I'm fully overclocked and everything, and overclock's always going to get you more value than any one stat going up does. Too many things. I'm split in too many directions, and none of them are going to be one cohesive build at this point.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Now this is a rare treat.
That was because so many people at the time pretty much agreed you can make anything a comedy except Hellsing. Oh, wait. Was that something that had been happening? Of course you can make anything a comedy. Now, you can't make everything a good comedy, admittedly. But you can look at the fucking scary movie people. The people who just make parody movies. You can make anything a comedy. Whether or not it'll be a good comedy, you know, that's a little up in the air. But you can't make anything a comedy.
raring to try this out.
Well, it was before What We Do in the Shadows came out. So what, did people just think you couldn't make vampires funny?
Sure. Why
Because
not?
let me tell you, vampires being the source of comedy has become a very common idea in the modern era. There is something just so delightfully funny about... Although I haven't seen the latest Nosferatu. I did want to, but I just never got around to actually trying to look it up. Any of you seen it? It's pretty much just the original Bram Stoker story, right? Do they do... Like, not to say they can't just do a great job with that. Do they do anything really unique with it? Or is it just a really good retelling of the Bram Stoker story? There's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty ring roll. Did I tell you? I must have told you guys that I threw my neck out for a couple of days after I went out to the club the other night. And I was just doing some normal dancing. Then one song, they put on one heavy metal song during the night. And I was just fucking headbanging through the whole thing. And I didn't feel it until the next day. My neck was so stiff for, I think, like 2 days. Recovered just fine after that, but that put me down for a minute. But it was fun. It was fucking great.
Growing stronger.
Do you find it funny they made a troll for One Piece abridged? Oh, right. I forgot that opened with a One Piece intro. So for me, I think Hellsing was my first ever anime abridged series I ever watched. So I was not at all in the community to understand that as a joke. I was just like, oh, okay, they just did like a weird opening from a different show for some reason. I don't quite get the joke, but you know, you do you, homies. Right, and it turned into a giant fucking Twilight joke for the first scene, right? It was a, and I love you, Bella. Yeah, no, they killed Twilight right in the opening scene. I remember now.
Well done. Objective complete.
And I was wrong. There is an overclock that gets you a lot more beams for the cold ray. And I'm freeze ray. Fart gun? I wanted a dart gun.
Overclock, rock, and stone.
Let's go.
That elite never stood a chance.
It started in the dirt with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
If you make it back.
Now, I will say, though, that does make a little bit of sense. While I would never want to watch a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, if I was thinking of an anime that needed abridging, I definitely think Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be up there.
Get to work. That's aliens to be.
Though, to be fair, One Piece would also be. I never saw One Piece. And I only watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, on TV, so I don't think I ever saw it actually as a cohesive, in-order show. You know, it was more so in the way that, like, you watch SpongeBob as a kid, right? No, what was it? I was reading a story of someone just talking about their kid watching movies with them and then being taken aback by how more entertaining movies are when you're not used to the tropes of storytelling. Because I think they were watching How to Train Your Dragon with like their 4-year-old or something, and there's a part where they're going through the training arc, right, where they fail to fly, and the kid apparently started crying because him fall down, and they had to reassure him that it would be fine. But it was just like,
Until you clear out the land.
it was just a very interesting thing where you're like, oh yeah, no, if you don't know how movies work, they are wild sometimes.
Goodies headed your way, miner.
I was around for the 4Kids era. Oh, when everything was a walkie-talkie, they were pointing at each other. Wild that companies really thought they had to censor guns for American kids.
That hit the spot.
No, my favorite example of just weird, like, censorship slash, like, fucking puritanical stuff has definitely got to be the chit tracks. Like, I think everybody knows at this point about the Dungeons and Dragons one. Was it Darkest? It's not Darkest Dungeon, is it? Because that's the game. That's the roguelike horror game. Is it just Dark Dungeons?
Prepare to fight for your life.
Because, like, I remember the first time I ever watched that, and I was like, this is so weird to watch, because it's, like, super anti-D&D, but it's, like, so weird how it's going about it. And why does it feel like these two fucking roommates really want to go at it? And it wasn't until years later, where I was watching someone doing, like, a documentary about it, where they mentioned that the crew that did it was, like, a comedy group or a parody group or something, and they wanted to do this to make fun of it, but they needed to get the original author Chit's like permission, and they realized to do the funniest like parody of it was to just play it 100% straight. And so they did, and the guy loved it and gave them full permission to actually sell it because of that. And that's where it finally clicked for me, like, oh, this was them making fun of him the whole time, but they just had to do it in that specific way. And that's just my favorite example of anyone, like, doing a version of someone else's story is one where they play it 100% straight, because that's the best way to poke fun at it. God, I'm so happy they were able to do that though. That's so fucking funny. Daka, how you doing, swood? Guess what? We're already one achievement down today, Daka. Our goal is to get 6, which is not super likely, but we're hoping. Because if we can get 6, we can get ourselves below 10 achievements left in this game. And getting below double digits would be amazing and beautiful. And how's your weekend been, my dude? You've been on more and more recently, and I do love that.
They're getting angrier.
Just getting more settled into whatever your schedule is, or how have you been allowed to hang out with us more recently? Very good. Hell yeah. Oh, 1 out of 6, Prophet. Hell yeah, Chaotic. Thank you. You've been quiet, Chaotic. Have my tangents not been up to your standards? But how you doing, my guy? Yeah, very good. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm glad you're getting settled into your schedule. Listen, I know a lot of people talk about falling into a rut or like stuff like that when like they've been on a schedule for too long. And I got to admit, I love falling into I love when I get on a schedule for long enough that everything just sort of starts feeling in place. To be fair, once I'm in like a heavy set schedule, and once I've been in it for like a couple of weeks, that's when I start like finding extra time. You know, start doing things more efficiently, finding that extra few minutes here and there that you can get off and do stuff. It's just, when you have a very, like, standard schedule you're following, it becomes very easy to abuse it for more time, essentially. Like, I'm definitely the friend that if I'm ever going out somewhere, like if I'm going on vacation, going to an event, going to anything like that, I like to get a full set schedule of what our plan is. Like, at this time we'll go to this show, at this time we'll go to this restaurant for dinner, at this time we'll be back here. I like having those exact schedules, not because I like to follow them. I almost never actually end up following those schedules correctly. But I like knowing what the expectation is and how much time I have where I can fuck off from the schedule and still be fine. Or like, hey, if we replace this item with this item, we'll still be on schedule with everyone else, but we can go do something else. I just like it. I like having a set schedule that I can choose not to follow, essentially. Schedule for the best, improv for the worst.
Work fast, miner.
I can't show my improvisational skills off if you don't give me a standard to be against, god damn it. I only just joined? Well then, how's your fucking weekend being chaotic? You missed our entire yap section. I got offered an acting gig. I panicked about being hacked. We talked about my dad calling. I can't believe you missed all that. My things are lagging. Things are really dropping frames.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
Yee. No, because your tangents are tangerines? At least they're not tangelos. Clowns don't like tangelos. Alright, challenge. Who knows what the fuck I just quoted? How is it my brain... There's something up with my brain. I can quote the most out-of-pocket shit instantly to the point it's not until seconds after I've said a quote that I even realized I just quoted something. Ouch. Alright, we got him. Okay, keep him frozen. We gotta get to the escape pod. I think I need to get more damage. Obviously, we're able to keep things locked down, but the simple frame rate shit we're getting, I think is a sign that we're not removing models quickly enough. An automated message. Egads.
Overclock time, baby. Let's
Baby.
shake it up. I just became a better dwarf.
Let's see here. Been watching Shiori play Code Vein, and now I'm off to sleep. Just wanted to sneak. Oh, just wanted to streak. Oh, work, hacking, daddy issues. Seems like a recap of my life. Hey, chaotic. Well, it wasn't really issues. It was more so my dad being adorable. But hey, you know how it is. Context. Not seen my dad since I was in year 6 of school. Ah, shit. I'm sorry, my dude. Streak. Fuck you. Have you made a visit in my ear to talk to the little men?
You know the drill, Miner. Fulfill your objectives. Let's get out of here.
For those who want to know, I was quoting The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. There's a fucking opening where apparently Billy is having issues with clowns or something. And a man who sells tangelos convinced Billy that clowns hate tangelos. Messes with their equilibrium.
I'm scrunkled.
I'm scrunkled? Why are you scrunkled? Daka, what has scrunkled you? Would I be able to unscrunkle you? Could I scrinkle your scrunkle? Or do you need a scradoodle? Where the fuck did that come from? Listen, sometimes my own mind confuses and scares me. What just happened right there was an example of it. Hi, Hyperbeam. Welcome, welcome, my dude. How have you been? This is the first time you've come to chill with us this week? I don't remember if you were here on Wednesday. But how you doing? How's your fucking weekend been, my guy? Because last week we did the Risk of Rain, so I do remember you being there for that. But I don't know if I've seen you since then. Enjoy your chicky nuggies, Daka. Hopefully that'll unscrunkle you. I support your unscrunkling. So this is for a 5. I really need to focus into damage, I think. Instead of tankiness, I need damage. I need to be doing a better job removing the models. Especially elite models. Luckily, I did take the upgrade that makes the freeze ray do ignite. So we are able to eke out a little more damage with dot effects on elites. But it feels like I'm just not getting enough kill potential going on. And we're slowly being overrun just as time goes on. Doing well. I've been kind of busy. School, work. What's got you locked up, my guy? Is it art?
completed.
I've been building a table or cabinet from scratch for the scorpions. Hell yeah. I almost forgot about those. I'm remembering now. We talked about scorpion breeding for a bit. Yeah, we need to do an escape. I think our freeze should give us a way out. Oh! Oh god. What's happening? Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Did we lose frames there, y'all? Like, did we lose actual stream frames? Because everything on my PC just sort of lagged for a second there. Stream is still up. I'm still seeing an hour, so it doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm gonna give this a second, because I don't know if you guys saw, I was just running in one direction straight for a minute there when I was trying to turn around. Oh, we gotta get out. Alright, yeah, that put me in a bit of a bad spot. Lost an unfortunate amount of health for that. We do have a drop pod, so we might be able to use that to take out the elites they're sending. Ooh, and there is... Fuck yeah. There's some red sugar. Oh, is it flyers? Oh, fuck. Flyers might be a problem. Oh, God. We're going to have to move away from that. All right. We might be able to loop around and back to the drop pod. Ooh, that hurt. We do want to, both for the drop pod to get the items in it, and for it to deal damage to the elites. And because there's red sugar over there, so that'll be our first opportunity to try to heal back above half health. Let's get this... Wait, is the red sugar gone? Wait, what? Oh, there's a rock right in the center, isn't there? Fuck me. Ooh, this is bad. This is real bad. Alright, I'm seeing red sugar. We've got more damage. That's good. Get the red sugar. Okay, that put us, I think, just above half. Ooh! That is good. That was a good chain reaction. We'll do pickup rate. Oh, I gotta move through the crowd to get back to the drop pod. Luckily, I have a bunch of upgrades on this build that gives me a ton of extra time to get to the drop pod. We'll just try to do a safe stun lock route, essentially. Just wait till we see things are frozen, then move that way. Gotta dodge projectiles. Oh, of all the extra weapons, the fucking... Damn, I was really hoping for like a damaging gun, not a fucking stationary push turret. Fuck me. Oh man, I don't know if it counts as art or not. Hey man, if you're putting some artistry into it, I vote it counts. Everyone might outvote me, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Finished with the framework and added wheels. Are you going to be taking them on walks? Hyperbeam, hyperbeam. What would I have to give you to convince you to take your scorpions on a walk one day? Doesn't have to be a long walk. Just like outside, down the street, back to your house. Put a leash around the container. Listen, even scorpions might want to go on a walk. Come on. Get them some fresh air. Do seem to be doing a good job at crowd clearing, at least. Explosion radius, all other... Yeah, we'll just do the... Ooh, and that's the pull-in as well. So that could move things out of our way once they've been frozen. Like $50. So I have stuff to set it up. I thought it was already on wheels. What do you need besides wheels? You just put the container on the wheels and you wheel it down the road and back. Rude. I guess you just don't love your scorpions enough to take them out on a walk. Oh, well. Poor little scorpions with their unloving caretaker hyper beam frog. Oh, damn. Is this like all the eggs? Yeah, let's pop them all. We could be damaging all the elites. Alright, we got them all frozen. Ooh, I want to be careful though. I don't want to go too close to the main egg because I don't want the final elite also let loose quite yet. Ooh, did I only hit one of them? Alright, let's take the burn shield on top of our freeze shield. Give us just a little bit more damage potential.
Kill me. Well, think again.
Stuff to support the weight of the tank so it doesn't fall during the walk. I would need more framework. Alright. Fine. I guess that's a legitimate argument or whatever, Hyper Beam. Ugh. Oh no, what came out today? Space King, episode 4 came out, for those of you in the know. So if anyone's a big Space King fan, they just put out their latest episode today. And it's a Christmas special, y'all! It's the story of Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer! And if some of you are wondering, wait, how would Space King tell the story of Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer? Very weirdly. Honestly, if I already had the stuff for it, I might do it for free. Hell yeah. You know what? That's enough of an answer for me. That shows me you really do care about your scorpions enough to take them out on a walk. Uh-oh. Is that the big boy? I think that might have been the big boy waking up. You doing a dive? God, I do love when you catch them with the freeze, like, mid-dive. There's something about that that's just so damn delightful. With how much freeze we have... Ooh, I should stop. I'm remembering now I have turrets. And the freeze and the push turret's actually an interesting combo. Because that does mean it's even harder to approach me. Heh. Though we have so little damage. I kind of wish I had the twins instead, so we were dealing with smaller health bars.
This is my pick.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're against the edge of the map. We gotta get out of the corner. Being in the corner is the worst! Oh, thank you for freezing right then. That gave me a lot of forgiveness. I wonder how much of this is the beams, how much is the drones. I really wish I could see, like, which one's doing the most damage to the elite specifically. I feel like my beams have to be, since they're the most guidable and controllable. With the positioning, I'm wondering if he's, like, the only target for the drones half the time. But the drones are just doing cold damage, whereas my beams are putting out the burn effect as well. So even if the drones are getting more initial hits off, I think each hit from my beam is probably worth twice as much as each hit from the drone. Honestly, main upgrade I need in that case is going to be potency on my beams, I think. Nope, wrong potency. 10% cold damage isn't bad, but I really want to look for... we'll take 15. 15 is enough. Are we at threat? We're not at threat 1 yet, but we're about to hit threat 1, but we're threat 1 below half on the Dreadnought. That's not terrible. Oh, Frost! 57 months. Jesus, indeed. So what is that? 48 is 4 years. 48 plus 12 is 60. So you're 3 months short of 5 years. Holy shit. Oh my god. All Frost, oh, what are you? Probably top 5 longest fucking around here, my dude. Were you before the hot tub? When did you wait, All Frost, do you remember when you showed up? Because Zelik's obviously my longest not personal friend follower. He was around even before I had the PNG. Yeah, wait, you were before the hot tub or during the hot tub? Oh, this is bad. This is bad, because there's not much I could do to force more damage onto the main dude. Luckily, we get to freeze and run through things, so we do have a lot of easy damage avoidance. Oh, we didn't freeze him mid-jump that time. We gotta burn him. We gotta freeze and burn him. Yeah, I know threat level keeps increasing. That's not my fault. You're the ones who limited me to only cold weapons, which do shit damage despite of me getting like over 200% cold damage multipliers. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh god, he keeps creating these hard walls though. Oh god, he caught me in the middle of turning. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh, okay, we do have to make it all the way to wherever the drop pod is though. Oh my god, I'm locked in behind fucking... No!
That didn't go as planned.
No! Oh my god, yeah, before? Damn. That's crazy. Oh. We literally just had to get to it. They had, I think what it was is there was a bomb bug hidden in the thorns there that exploded as I was trying to mine my way to the drop pod. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we got 1 achievement. Second achievement was a failure. So let's go in and try to do one of the goofy ones, which is Hazard 5 with 0 gear. This is one I've done multiple attempts on, and I have not been having a good time with it. Since I'm already on a low swing, you know, we might as well add on the failures. We're gonna take it all the way there, y'all. We're gonna take it all the way. We're gonna keep doing these hard achievements until I finally break and die. Now, probably after this failure, I'll swap over to trying to go for weapon masteries, which are still very hard, but they're just like in a different folder in my brain of difficulty.
Bing, bing, bing. Taser, please.
We've got the taser and the basic assault rifle. So it's pretty good for crowd clear, pretty good for immediate defense. Though, you know what? Getting a boomstick would also be much better for immediate defense than the assault rifle is. What I want. So I want something like the harpoon gun and the boomstick, I think would be my chosen combo if I could get those weapons, which just sort of covers all of my bases for trying to get through this on no gear. Why is it in a cube? Why is what in a cube, Hyper Beam? The moss? Well, to keep it, you know, 3-dimensional. They can't put it in a square. I have no clue what you're talking about, my guy. I'm sorry. What would you like them to put it in?
Heading your way. Load up.
Holy shit, there are already, like, insane numbers of these. What? This is the first fucking stage, right? What the hell? I'm gonna die.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday. I'm clocking it to 11.
A one hit and I'm dead. What the fuck?
Go to hell. This makes my whole life better.
Oh my god. Gear is insane in this game.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Fuck.
Scanner shows clear.
Alright. We can run through, grab it, and run. 3 levels sounds great. I really probably should have done the healing effect on level up, but I need an immediate burst. No, we'll go with the sniper.
Classic for a reason. I'll take this one.
Big boost. Yeah, more crit chance would be fine. To add in with electrical effects. Gets us to that 100% real quickly. Ouch.
Die, monsters! This is my
Let's move, let's move. I was yapping about my 5-pound hyper-compressed moss. So why wouldn't it be in a cube? What, I don't understand. Why is haven't you seen what they do to cars when they're trying to get rid of trash, you know? That it turns into a cube. That's just how we hyper-compress things. You compress it from all 4 sides, it turns into cube.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Unless you were expecting kind of like algae sheets, like hyper-compressed sheets, I guess. Kind of makes sense.
My little friend.
But then if you're going to stack a bunch of sheets on top of each other, you know what you end up with? That's right. A square hole.
Let's show them some pain.
I hope she's doing well. No, yeah, you see, Hyper Beam, you see?
Yes, please.
It all makes sense if you take it to the end.
Time's running out, Miner. The bugs are getting worse.
Okay, Flyboy's almost dead already. Roly-Poly's always going to be a bit of a trick. And we'll just do some slow walking, try to get the Flyboy to finally get, yeah, take a sniper shot to the head, essentially.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
Oh my god. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I need to get out of here, but oh, I'm in trouble.
Favorite type of clock.
Oh, this location.
Bunga.
Do you see where I am?
I always waste my
Like, I'm fucking cornered and looped, and it's crazy. We're kind of out. Fuck. Oh my god, they're hiding behind the stone. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nishanka, I want ya.
Let's get the Nishanka. Just insane damage potential. I think I've used all of the red sugar on this map, so there's not much healing I can do beyond leveling up.
Miner, the bugs are getting worse.
Hey man, then don't send, if you're gonna complain about me taking time, fuck, then you can't send the roly-poly after me. Because the roly-poly, by nature of the fact that it doesn't move in the way literally every other enemy in the game does, is gonna take me more time. I'm playing Civ at the moment. Huh.
And eliminate
Cubes don't have 4 sides, though.
You're on your own this
Cube.
time. There's no one to carry your body back to the drop pod if you fail.
Right, because I said from all 4 sides. I meant all 6 sides. What happens if you squeeze something from 4 sides? Does it become a fucking pyramid? How would you squeeze something from 4 sides? So if you had a compression thing that's squeezed from the top and the sides, you'd end up with like a rod, wouldn't you? Not really a pyramid. This starting spawn rate is insane.
Prepped and ready, Miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Square? No, you'd only be compressing from 2 sides to try to make a square. Oh, well, if we include the mold, right? Because I'm saying squeezing, but we also have, it's like in something and then we squeeze. So it depends on the shape of the mold that it's being squeezed into, and how many directions it's being squeezed from at the same time. So there's two major factors. How many directions we're squeezing from, and the mold shape. Interesting. I should have taken the damage. I think I was thinking of the damage, but I misclicked.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Jesus. Yeah, Hazard 5, 0 gear is fucking rough.
Nishanka, I want ya.
What?
Time I'll show those
Ain't no way that was in range of him. I've gone moved it. Is it equal on all sides? Well, two sides. Wait, how many sides is all sides, Hall? Because how many sides are all sides depends on the shape of the mold, you see? Because if our shaped mold is, say, a hexagon, and it's all sides equally, it's not going to be a square. That's for certain. Yeah, Eric, if you want me to take my scorpions for the walk, I'm willing to do it. Well, I think your scorpions deserve to go on a walk.
elimination.
If you're going to ask me my opinion.
Scout classic for me.
I just need the stuff. I know.
Eliminate the dreadnought.
I bet there's also a cheaper way to do it. Like, I was just picturing the funny thing of walking the whole fucking terrarium, right? But technically, you could just get a hamster ball, put one of your scorpions in that, and take it for a walk.
This makes my whole life better.
They probably can't sting you through a hamster ball, right? Right?
Best survivor.
I don't imagine a scorpion could sting through a hamster ball. All sides refers to all sides being sweet. Yes. In what shape, though, Hall?
You don't see these every day.
All sides, doesn't... We need to know how many sides all is. Okay, if we're squeezing an object equally from all sides, it'll be a sphere. How about that? Is that what you're looking for?
To land. Do something.
Based on how planets work, a sphere. All four?
But it'll do the
Alright, so what shape are the four sides oriented in? This is what I'm telling you. It depends on the shape of the mold and the number of sides you're squeezing from. If you only have one of those details, you can't predict what the shape is going to be at the end. Because let's say you have a square mold and you're squeezing from one side. What you're going to get is going to look differently than if you have a triangular mold and you're squeezing from two sides. Maybe.
It's mine.
I guess I was assuming equus pressure. If we're gonna go into veritable pressure, then we're in a world of mysteries here, Nez.
Loot bug eliminated. Your history.
What is the best way to really, like, approach these no gear runs? I am wondering if there's any real trick to it. Obviously, you know, you gotta be on your toes.
This makes my
One of the big things I'm noticing is the spawn rate at Hazard 5 is so fucking high that tearing through them is tricky enough just as is.
I just became a better dwarf.
Oh my god, did they just spawn like one elite, then one elite, then one elite, then one elite in the direction I was going? Assholes.
I found some more kai.
Am I literally... No, I'm 3. I was about to say, if I was one more kite short after that run by, I'd be so pissed. Crit, damn it. Nah, like, legendary would be great, but I don't really know what my crit is, and we don't have gear to help us get there. Alright, here we go. That's gonna be enough Morkite.
Need precious minerals. It will get us
Excellent
down.
job. Supply pod alone.
Boom! And we hit both of the elites. Hell yeah.
Just what I needed.
We're just gonna keep pushing through. We're gonna get to the drop pod. Okay, whatever it has that we really gotta figure out.
I'm having an epic vision.
Good way to finish off those bosses, especially when they're hiding inside a group of only tanks. Is it round up bombs? Maybe, yeah, maybe we just round up the bomb bugs. Get them standing in the right position. Oh, my computer just did the fucking drop again. And I'm frozen again. All right, something's up with my PC. My PC's being very confused today.
The bugs are all over you.
What's got my PC lagging like this? I don't know. I mean, I could close up my video editor. Already got all those saved up. Let's close the video editor for now. Don't need that still open. We'll see if that does much for us.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is
No,
not
we don't have a lot of set. Like, I think our Tachanka's our only status effect weapon.
I'll take this one. This one's for Carl. Hell yes.
Alright, let's move, let's move. Queenie! Hope I did see him IRL? Who? Wait, I love with my evil message? Did I miss your evil? Queenie, did YouTube eat one of your messages, Queenie? Hey, Queenie, I think YouTube ate another one of your messages. Because all I see is hope I did see him IRL. My. What is that? Wait, Nez, what is this? Hearts? Wait. Wait, what? Sorry, we could not load that. Nez, what are you doing?
This makes my whole life better. Got it right between the eyes.
Did I miss something? Oh, wait, hearts. Alright, alright. Wait, that wasn't Queenie, that was Hyperbeam. Hyperbeam, why are you buying Queenie's hat? You're so nice.
Be sure to spend your gold and nitro before the next stage.
Bruh.
I can't get enough of this rare. What else? Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
That's so sweet of you. Huh? I'm sorry, on my side, Nezgo, I need you to know, your message says...
I basically said I'm a flirt with your dad to spite you.
Weedy.
It'll be easier than the last time.
Queenie, how old are you? Please don't flirt with my dad.
Knows that.
Hey, chat, could all of you please agree to not flirt with my dad? I'd really appreciate that. Oh, have you not heard the My PC audio? Maybe not. I don't know. Because all I got was you writing out my PC .mp3.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
And my chat, my OBS chat is trying to read it as a link to a file that does not exist. So if you were just saying .mp3 is a joke, OBS is not interpreted as a joke. It's trying to read that as an MP3 file. More on OBS than on you, but just to explain some of my confusion, I'm looking at something that's trying to say it's a file right now. Don't you run from me. Give me your goodies. Old enough? Queenie? That's never a good I need you to know, no matter what question you've been asked, that's never a good answer. How about you have a seat here? Would you like some brownies? Maybe some fresh cookies we have? Now, sir, how old was the girl you were chatting with on the subreddits? Old enough. It's never a good answer. There is no question that old enough sounds like a good answer. Even if it's a true answer, it doesn't sound... It's very much like pleading the fifth. Homie, we know this is 100% what you should do, but it doesn't sound good.
Get enough of this rare stuff. This one almost makes it too easy.
heading your way. Load up.
Ouch. Damn, 75 damage from like a small guy. Yeah, I think gear gives you a lot more armor than I'm thinking it does.
This is my pick. Die, monsters!
Oh, they did a roly-poly shit.
Hell yes.
Oh, they're gonna be rough. They're gonna be very rough.
Woo, baby.
God, I really need one run of this with zero gear where they don't ever get me the roly-poly.
Better. Now we're cooking with gas.
Though we are able to focus a little bit of damage into him with our Tachanka crossbow. I know it's not actually Tachanka, but listen. Whatever its real name is, I want to say Tachanka. Because I miss, not Rex, okay? Subi.
Be happy you can't see
Got
my
it right
scanner,
between the eye.
but I advise that you move, miner.
Wait, what? Wait. Let me see if I can find the thing I'm referencing. Alright, I'll listen to it all. 1 second. Alright, that's delightful. Thank you, Nez. I really appreciate that. Why does every try to fuck every streamer's parents? Now are you asking sincerely or hyperbolically? Because there's definitely something about, for example, I know you all love chatting with my parents because for any streamer, interacting with someone's parents immediately makes them seem A, more human, and B, more childlike. If you get to talk to someone's parents, no matter how old they are, in comparison to their parents, they seem more childlike. Which is always delightful for anyone who's like a figure you fucking watch, hang out with, consume the content of. Making them seem more human, and not only more human, but more embarrassingly human, is always a delight. Because some people can seem more human in a way of, oh yeah, they go to the grocery store, they do, but then if you're talking to their parents, it's like, this fucking idiot wore diapers at some point in their life. Fucking dork. And that's why it's always a delight to talk with people's parents. And then you get to take that to the extreme by doing the classic childhood joke of threatening to fuck someone's parents. Now traditionally, it was always, you know, I'm gonna fuck your mom, but in modern society, it has become more acceptable to threaten to fuck someone's dad nowadays.
My scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
And I think it's the novelty at this point for the difference between threatening to fuck someone's mom versus fuck their dad, which has caused it to actually be more than 50-50 split towards the fucking people's dads. It's the novelty, you know? It's the real delightful novelty of it all.
Alert. Threat level.
This is dreadful. I think there's a 0% chance I pull this off. There has to be something I'm fundamentally missing about the no gear run, I think. Beyond the fact that literally now all 3 times I've tried it, they've thrown the hardest boss in stage 1 of a roly-poly and a tank. Like, is this pre-programmed or something? Do I need to just go to a different map?
Threat level increasing.
Also, what's going on? We're gonna flirt with your dad. Yeah, Nez, a lot of people in chat are threatening to flirt with my dad since I told them all he'd probably be here to watch the next gun stream. Chad's being weird about it. This is more so to fuck with the tardy. Wait, you're threatening to fuck my dad to fuck me?
Another dwarf. You'll be on your own in there. Make it count.
Queenie? You're flirty. Oh, Queenie, stop that.
Woo, baby.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in
You
record
don't see
time.
these every day. Much better.
I mean, he's a handsome man, though. When did you meet my dad? No, Nez, wait, no. When have you met my dad? Don't you say he's a handsome man.
Can't say no to a
You don't know
Now
my
how
dad.
the fuck did you get to that conclusion?
You're the one who said I'm doing this to fuck with the tardy. That's all I'm saying. You're flirting with my dad to fuck with me. Like, ugh, crazy. Craziness. That right there is some flirt behavior. Oh my God, I hate
There we
this.
go. Prepare for impact.
Whoops. Heads up.
A swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Oh, fuck it, we'll go with more EXP, try to like crank out the levels faster, maybe?
Extra special. Bingo.
Guys, he's evil. Yes. Yes. Fuck with, not to fuck. Same difference. Grammatically speaking, you know, what's the difference if you think about it?
One down.
No, what was it parents used to say? If someone in school was teasing you, it's because they had a crush on you? Same premise.
Stronger.
He hates me and he's proving it right now. Queenie. Queenie, no. I've proven I've hated you before.
Have a bullet in the fight.
I feel like I've been much meaner with you another time. I feel like this doesn't even crack the surface of me bullying you.
I needed that.
You don't want me to bully you this way. How else would you like me to do it? I take requests. You're gonna have to start teasing Eric's dad. Such a weird threat. Such a weird threat to throw. I'm so used to you guys fucking teasing me that you're like, I'm gonna start teasing your dad. So weird energy from y'all today. I don't know if I caused this energy today. I like to blame
You're a
Queenie
melon
for
hater.
this
I should
energy.
have put the pieces together sooner.
I am not a melon hater. I'm a honeydew hater. And everyone... You know what? No, we're playing the clip. 1 second. I'm finding the clip. Let's see here. We're playing the clip. Queenie, I need you to understand that you're in the wrong, okay? You can't come at me calling me a melon hater because I don't like honeydew. Where is it? Yep, that's the audio. Go. Oh, and good. I caught it in time so I could adjust the size beforehand. All right, let's go. No, it's still the wrong size. I can see the
You
game
hate the
behind
superior
me.
melon. Unamused face emoji.
Honeydew is not the superior melon.
There's too much honeydew in the fruit bowl.
Don't you
One of
at
those
me.
Garbage fruit.
Honeydew. More like honeydew, I enjoy eating it. Yes, I do, right?
Not right. And I would love to go through all the reasons why, but I've got bigger concerns right now.
Honeydew, go on.
Sometimes she just whips herself into a frenzy and
Wait,
she
no,
loses
no,
all
Queenie, you have to
perspective.
watch
God
all
damn
of
it,
this, okay?
Honeydew? Jesus, why does Cantaloupe think every time it gets invited
Y'all,
to a
I'm in
party,
enemy
he can bring along his
territory.
dumb friend
Yeah,
Honeydew?
the planet
Get a
Earth,
+1
Queenie.
Cantaloupe.
That's enemy territory for Honeydew.
Honeydew right now? Oh, my favorite favorite fruit is honeydew.
Oh, gross. Is that true?
Does it matter?
That's incredible.
What's incredible is this place at the airport charged me $10 for a cup of fruit.
What?
And get this, it's like 90% honeydew.
Are you kidding me? Why?
What on-the-go jet setter is demanding more honeydew in his or her fruit cup?
Nobody ever wants honeydew, but it's always there.
It is literally the worst part of everything it's in. It's like the Jared Leto of fruits.
Thank you. Exactly.
How could whatever you're listening to be more fun than hearing me rant about the fruit spread?
Is your rant honeydew related?
It's in the honeydew area, but the specifics are what keep it fresh each time.
Uh-huh.
There you go, Queenie. Nobody likes. Oh god, it's just not as good. Honeydew's just not as good. There's a reason they pack it into everything. I'm against honeydew. I'm against honeydew, Nez. The green melon is the worst. Agreed. Y'all, I'm in enemy territory. I love Bojack. Bojack is good. Watermelon, cantaloupe, those are both really good. Hell, pumpkin's got some value to it. Now, I don't eat, like, just pumpkin. But for example, how popular pumpkin spice is. There's something to the flavor of pumpkin that's solid. Honeydew is the worst melon. I got an ad, so no more evil video. God damn it. Can't run forever, Queenie.
Boomstick, baby. One down. Yoink.
I think the boomstick is a good grab here. I think getting just that big push effect should be pretty solid.
I'm not scared of you.
Get it done, Miner.
I want to get the cold on it, though. I'm not sure on that. Cold does make it even better for, like, CC, but essentially also lowers the damage potential compared to what you could be grabbing instead.
That's the one. This is my bit. Dwarves don't die, man.
I bought
Think
some
the
discount
acid
dark
should be
walnut
enough.
wood.
Discounted dark walnut wood. Hell yeah, Hyperbeam.
Leave without you.
I've never bought discounted wood before. How good was the discount? I'm always a fan of buying in bulk. When, like, I buy toilet paper or, like, paper towels, I always just get the one that's physically the biggest that I can carry. I don't know, this is probably not a great life choice on my end of things, but I literally always like, I can physically carry 24 rolls of toilet paper. Yeah, I'll get that one then. And, you know, 5 or so years later, I buy another big thing of toilet paper. Listen, if it's a non-perishable, my opinion is buy the biggest one you can carry.
You're cute.
Nobody ever buys salt. It's always just there by default. How did it get there? No clue. I've never bought it, have you?
Big swarm detected.
And so many people in my crappy life who've abandoned or left me and left me with strife.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Oh, this world, no matter how cold. I know that nearby me there'll probably be salt. God, I was watching, as I told you guys, I've decided to rewatch like the whole Unraveled series. And today I just watched the episode where they were cooking all of the recipes from the Zelda Breath of the Wild game. And I was watching it, and it got to the part where they were going through all the recipes, and then suddenly they were allowed to start cooking with salt. Because they finally got into recipes that called for salt. It was just like how immediately butter and salt made them turn around and say all the dishes started tasting fantastic. It was so funny until they got to the point where they were making bread, like they were making like deep fried pan bread. and they were just talking about how weird it was to like make pan-fried bread and that they didn't have wheat, and I was just like, or not wheat, it didn't use yeast, so they had to do a pan bread, and they're like, it's so weird trying to just make something out of flour, butter, and salt. And then they made it, and they took one bite of it, and they rated it as the best tasting thing they had had all day. And it was just like bread. And it's just like watching shit like that, you suddenly become very aware of, oh yeah, that's why bread became all of humanity's favorite food. I almost forgot that bread is literally the food humans choose to eat. Oh my gosh. But it's kind of funny to like watch people have to go through like 30 dishes where they're not allowed to use butter or salt in cooking. Then seeing them start to use butter and salt and immediately everything tastes amazing. And then their first bite of bread and they're just like, oh my god. It's delicious. I'm back. I shouldn't be though, Queenie. I bought some discounts here. I no longer myself here. What do you mean, Queenie? You're even more yourself. You're now unique. You are the only person who likes honeydew. That's now who you are, Queenie. Own it. Be that special someone you were always meant to be. Be that one person on the planet Earth fighting for more honeydew. Eric, could you pause the game? I have to... I could slow down the ranting, but no, I will not pause the game. It's the same gameplay loop. Why do you want me to pause the game? I got $120 worth of wood for 60, half off. Fuck yeah, dude. Get that wood. I wish for you to never want for wood, Hyperbeam. Because I don't want to miss anything. Gift me a sub, and I will pause the game
No
until
longer
you
surrounded
get
by
back.
friends, him cornered by evil men and others.
Queenie, have we gone out of our way to make enemies of honeydew? Or have we all simply stated that honeydew is the worst melon and moved on? Have I forced you to defend your desire for honeydew? Have I challenged you to a duel to the death for the dishonor of all other melons with you claiming honeydew is the best of them? Or did I play a funny clip from a video about a horse who hates honeydew? You am surrounded by truth tellers, and you are the only one who lies, Queenie.
Threat level keeps rising. You have to move, miner.
This one was best. Overclock time, baby.
Baby. I think I'm fucked. We're already at threat 3, and both of these guys aren't at half health yet. And the crowd is so dense, I'm almost never hitting them. I can't stop moving to try to slow walk to force damage onto them. Oh yeah, no, that's game. Fucking hell. What the fuck is sub is 8 on mobile? Why is it cheaper on PC? They're different prices? Hey, I got great news, Hall. The match ended. You don't have to gift me a sub.
I fear the dwarf who has practiced one gun 1,000 times.
Let's go revolver. Let's get goofy with it.
No one got fire rates like me.
Weapon mastery is not for greenbeards, miner. One weapon only. Are you sure
I guess they presume that people aren't checking the price if they're on mobile, maybe? Like, if I was to guess an actual reason to make the prices different, it would be that people seem to be less price sensitive on mobile, and that's most likely because people who watch Twitch normally watch on PC, and assume mobile would have the same price as PC, and so they don't check, so they're able to overcharge them on mobile. That would be my guess. Well, yeah, but now Queenie doesn't get a sub. And, oh, yeah, and she'll miss us making arguments against Honeydew if she doesn't have a sub because ads will... I now see what you're saying. So we need to gift Queenie a sub to perpetuate our war against Honeydew. It's a good argument. It's a good argument, Nez. Oh wait, this is one of the classes I don't think I've updated gear on, right? After the update. Fuck. Alright, now we're restarting.
I don't get. Should have worn a hard hat.
No, we don't. I'm already upset. What? We're getting a free sub, not make you less upset, Queenie? Come on, Queenie. Queenie.
Oh yeah, this rocks. Oh yeah.
Wow.
My fave.
Somebody, please.
Big revolver. Guns.
Nope.
Guns.
Wrong difficulty, damn. No, I don't want you profiting off of my pain.
I'm clocking out.
Understandable, Queenie. Wait, Eric, answer carefully. Pineapple on pizza? Yes. So, I'm certain I'm going to give you the right answer here, Nez, but but I don't deserve credit for this. Like, I'm gonna give you an answer you're gonna like, I think, but I don't actually deserve credit for this. No, I don't believe pineapple belongs on pizza. However, I only eat cheese pizza. I don't believe any toppings belong on pizza. Listen, I just don't like being given false credit for saying the fact that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Because ultimately, I have a much more controversial opinion. That bitches need to stop putting all this weird ass shit on pizza, like pepperoni or sausage. Just enjoy the pizza, my guy. We can put sausage on the side. You can eat some pepperoni over there. Just enjoy the pizza. An even worse answer that's... How is that worse? What is wrong with only liking cheese pizza? Fucking gluttonous heathens, overindulging in your flavors. I bet most of you don't even actually like pizza then. Like, oh, you know, cheese pizza is so You're the type of bitches that think vanilla ice cream is plain. What the fuck? Y'all have been spoiled, is what's actually happening here. Cheese pizza is an absolute delight, and none of you are able to enjoy it honestly. And that's the real thing. Anybody who can't enjoy a plain pizza needs to be forced to only eat cheese pizza for several years until they finally come to appreciate the actual pizza taste. Then you can be allowed to put toppings on it again. Vanilla isn't plain, it's default? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry, are we defining default by what we get most frequently? In that case, chocolate is default. What are you talking about? I have been into more places that have had just chocolate than have had just vanilla as an option. It's always vanilla with something is more often an option than just chocolate without anything else in it. Don't you come at me with vanilla is default. Chocolate is default. And delicious. Thank you, Hyperbeam. Hyperbeam gets it. Regardless, white pizza with green... Wait, you put white sauce on your pizza? Queenie, you don't... You're not a ranch pizza person, are you? Queenie, you don't put ranch on your pizza, do you? I also can't talk shit because margarita's the best. Alright, okay. As long as we can acknowledge the value of the original flavorings, then there's some room for us to talk. Just too many people are like, ugh, cheese pizza, but there's no flavor on that. It's all of the pizza flavor.
gorgeous? This one almost makes
Wait, hang on. Let me mute Hyperbeam Frog so the point is more valid. I'm glad you didn't actually decide to abuse that power, but that was good. That's a good joke. Hey, Nez. I would 100% not allow that abuse of power, but that was funny as fuck. I fully support the joke. There is a difference between cheese pizza and margarita pizza. It depends on how much effort goes into the margarita pizza, but I broadly agree that there is a difference. But if you're enjoying a margarita pizza, there's more of an honest enjoyment of pizza flavor there than people who refuse to enjoy a cheese pizza.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
lock it in.
Shit. They're crowding from the opposite direction of the elite, so I can't slow walk it.
Shoot to kill.
God, this is...
There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I should have done fire rate. I don't feel like reload is actually what's killing me most of the time. Yeah, my reload is so fucking quick. Just not getting the rounds out quick enough to actually, I think, build up status effects. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're everywhere.
Get it wrapped up, Miner. The longer you stay,
I think I clipped both of them with that bomb. Is the only way I'm going to be able to get out decent bursts of damage bomb bugs right now. Yeah, because I think until we get to the parallel shots, I don't think we have really good damage.
Please.
gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
What is crazy is how much we're ripping through the crowd behind the bosses. Very little damage to the bosses. Everything we're piercing through is fucking dying, though.
This ain't a picnic, Miner. The bugs are
We're not even clipping the other boss, who's a tank, so he's gonna have even more health than the slasher.
Raring to try this out. Alien, go. Say hello to my little friend.
alert.
Oh, this is bad. What are we at? Threat 7? Holy shit. Hey, Revolver, can you literally please only shoot this guy? Like, I'm willing to let you not hit any other dudes. If you could just please just shoot the boss. Just shoot the boss. Please, oh, don't aim at anything except the boss. Yeah, so I think I've lost because the spawn right now means everything will be closer to me than the boss is. I think it's literally impossible for me to shoot the... Alright, if I can line up... Ooh, did we get it there? We might have got focus fire correct. Alright, fire rate is good. Yeah, I'm having to just constantly eat damage so that I'm next to the actual boss. One more. No! Oh my god, that's horrible.
Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Jesus, the amount of damage I needed to eat just to be allowed to shoot the boss is fucking horrid.
Come and get me, you disgusting bug.
God, I think the spawn is actually... I'm noticing enemies suddenly jump forward. I think things are spawning so hard behind them that they're forcing units to move. I can no longer stomach meat lovers, so I usually avoid pizza. I don't like cheese pizza? Jesus.
It's for me.
Insane to me. Insane. So we're gonna be like, no, I hate cheese pizza, but if we put just like a couple of slices of pepperoni around it, then like immediately it's a different food. I need you to know you're objectively wrong. It's okay. It's okay that you've been conditioned into thinking one ingredient that doesn't even cover the entire pizza fundamentally changes what you're eating. I understand you've been conditioned to be wrong, but we really need to help you get over the fact that you don't understand that 99% of what you're tasting is cheese pizza and 1% is pepperoni.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
And at a certain point, if you're going to commit to this, then why even eat it on pizza? Just eat some pepperoni, my dude. You're allowed to just have pepperoni if that's the only part of pizza you like. Stop putting it on something you don't like then and just eat some pepperoni. Get some summer sausage and some cheese and crackers and Fuck, I wonder if anywhere sells summer sausage near me. Kinda want summer sausage and crackers now. God, I hope so. There was a time I was in a store and I was trying to find summer sausage, and an employee saw I was walking around. They came up and talked to me, and they had a thick accent. And the only reason I bring that up is that I was like, where do you guys carry summer sausage? And they looked at me and just repeated only the word sausage back to me, like, sausage? I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work. No, like, summer sausage, I said specifically. I'm like you slice it up, you put it on crackers with cheese? And they looked at me and I'm like, yes, summer sausage? And they went, yes, sausage over here. And they took me to where their breakfast sausages were. And I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. I could tell, and that's why I really tried to be specific here. But boy, howdy, did you ignore all of the warning signs I was trying to give you that you were about to be wrong on this. I don't know what aisle people normally put their summer sausage in, but it's always like its own location, you know? They don't like put it in with the lunch meats or anything like that, and that's so annoying. I don't want a charcuterie board? Why not? There's pepperoni. Do you like pepperoni or do you not like pepperoni? Like, I like cheese on pizza, I just want meat with it. No, you said you don't like cheese pizza. Now, if you were lying about not liking cheese pizza, then okay, that makes things easier. But if you don't like cheese pizza, but you like pepperoni pizza, I'm sorry, you're wrong. That's like saying, I hate hot dogs. Hot dogs are gross. But, like, if we put a dab of ketchup on it, now I like the whole hot dog. No, that's wrong. You're simply wrong. Sorry, wrong, incorrect. It's very hard to say an opinion, which is factually incorrect, but you have. Is that I don't hate it? Wait, let me roll. Wait. Rolling back, checking. No, hyper beam. No. You said I don't like cheese pizza. You didn't say I don't hate it. You said I don't like cheese pizza. I went through a phase of just eating pepperoni from a bag. If that, all right, no, Queenie's forgiven then. You know, Queenie loves pepperoni. Like, none of you fuckers have been saying, oh yeah, I do just snack on pepper. Queenie said, yeah, I've just snacked on pepperoni. She's allowed to really want pepperoni on her pizza. Listen, Queenie is looking for modes to allow her to eat pepperoni. If she chooses pizza as the delivery service for which pepperoni is delivered to her, then I accept her answer. If you're someone who eats pepperoni out of a Ziploc bag, you're allowed to not like pizza, but to like pepperoni pizza, because it's a convenient way to eat more pepperoni. But if you aren't that obsessed with pepperoni, no, unacceptable. Hot dogs are awful. Brats are where it's at. No, a bratwurst is a little bit different from a hot dog. I don't think hot dogs are great, but I don't know. I like them well enough. They're cheap, they're easy, they're fine. That's my opinion. Hot dogs are just, they're fine enough. You tend to have them when you're trying to get something quick, whether it's something quick at a barbecue or... There was a time where someone bought me like 2 things of hot dogs. And so I ended up just microwaving them for the most part, but like it would be like for lunch, I would microwave a hot dog, put it on a bun. And it was like, man, this is low quality. Well, it is quick, convenient, and fine. So that's my opinion of hot dogs. They're fine. I will never argue them being gourmet or better than anything else, but I put them like cup of noodle, you know? Hot dog is fine in the same way that a fucking cup of noodle is fine, you know? You should probably eat something better, but I'm not gonna criticize you if you're like, have a hot dog, whatever. Listen, Eric, I will eat a cheese pizza. It just needs pepperoni to make it so I enjoy it. Wrong. No. Sorry, you're incorrect. It sounds like what you need to do is find something else with pepperoni on it that isn't pizza, because I don't think you like pizza. I think you like cooked pepperoni, and you need to find a different modus to enjoy it.
This is perfect for my build. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
God, I haven't had a single run today that I didn't have to deal with a fucking roly-poly. These guys are literally the lowest % chance boss to spawn because they are so hard to deal with, and I have gotten it every game. I'm so upset.
I also like cheese pizza if it's Detroit style though.
Alright. Detroit style is the deep dish, right? That's pretty good. I don't think I could eat, like, Detroit pizza regularly. I don't think I could do a deep dish regularly in the same way that I could regularly eat, like, a style of flat pizza. But it is good. It is a solid shakeup of the pizza space. I do enjoy it when I have it, but I don't think I could enjoy it as regularly as I enjoy normal pizza. Yeah, I think this run's already lost. What are we at, 15? Yeah. Damn.
Alert, threat level increasing.
I now no longer... Oh, did you overeat pepperoni, Queenie? I did that with salmon. So, when we first moved to Alaska, my dad and I would go out as soon as fishing season started, and we would fish up to our maximum license of salmon every single every season. And the first 2 years that led to us bringing back, I think, like 6 salmon after a fishing trip. And then that resulted in us having to eat nothing but salmon for like months. I can't eat fish anymore. I can't stand the taste of fish. Like I'm one of those people where it's like, you know, maybe like halibut or fish sticks, you know, when fish no longer tastes like fish. But I don't think that's any evidence that there's any... The only fish I can enjoy is fish that doesn't taste like fish. That just means I don't like fish. I can't stand it anymore. I immediately just start getting nauseous. And the fishier it is, the absolute worse it is. But I'm also willing to stand by it. I'm not one of those people who be like, no, I like fish, just not at all when it's fishy. No, I don't think you like fish. If your argument is your fish tastes too much like what it is, ma'am, I don't think you like what it is. Let's get you some crab instead, and we'll see if that's actually what you like. We'll get you some bug meat. I'd kill for cooled salmon right now. Yeah. Gross. Listen, I'm willing to accept my opinion has been made wrong in this instance by my overconsumption of salmon ruining it for me, but I just, can't do fish. Fish is horrid. I like people who eat sushi, like uncooked fish. Ugh. Gross. Inexcusable. You could have sold some of it? No, we couldn't have. Alright, I'll restate that. Legally speaking, no, we couldn't have. And my dad worked for FDA. So that would have been even worse. Hey, Hyperbeam? Hyperbeam, I really hate to break it to you. You are not legally allowed to sell almost anything you have hunted, trapped, or caught. Almost none of that is safe for sale. You could be allowed to eat it at your own risk. You're not allowed to sell that, legally speaking. Technically, there are a lot of hoops you could jump through, but you're going to spend more money being licensed to sell off your salmon once or twice than you will actually be able to turn a profit on it. And you will need to pay for every salmon to get inspected. For some reason, we seem to consider animals caught in the wild to be extremely potentially dangerous and assume they might be full of diseases we don't know about or parasites we don't know about. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy that we think that way, but maybe there's a reason for it. Sir, has that deer ever been out of your sight? Oh yeah, just like the 10 years before I shot it. You know, what do you think might have happened to that deer in those 10 years? A lot of shit, huh? Or did we ever go back to Alaska and catch salmon? Feel free to send some to me. Alright, I'll just put that in a cooler and mail it, will I? People have a very weird sense of what the rules are about sending fucking raw meat through the mail.
I'm clocking it to 11. This one's for Carl. This is perfect for my build. This one's for Carl. Need it.
Fucking hell. And guess what, y'all? You remember what I was complaining about just a minute ago? How today I've only had to fight the literal hardest boss? You guys see what got fucking spawned on my first fucking... Oh, God. Round right after that. I hate this. I hate this. I really wish I knew the exact spawn odds of the roly-poly versus everything else, because I think this is our first round today. I've seen the elite spitter, and I've seen the elite roly-poly in every round. Hi, son. How's your weekend going, my guy? You getting up to anything fun? We're currently talking about my hatred of fish.
I'm gonna go with this.
I might be in the mood that you are on. What do you mean, my guy? I mean, cold storage is a thing. Mm-hmm. Have you used it before? Yeah, and shipping farm animals cross-country on planes is also a thing. It's a very difficult thing that requires a lot of paperwork. Building a nuclear power plant is a thing. Many things are things, Hyperbeam. Oh, damn, that was good fucking turnaround. Holy shit. I thought I was fucked. We did get the fate. We are fully overclocked now.
I feel vitalized.
Damn, there was all that red sugar. Oh, we're getting out full health, too. Oh, we might have it. I don't like most of the ways to prepare fish. I used to like fish, is the thing. But basically, after I moved to Alaska, me and my dad, we spent every fishing season getting our maximum number of tagged fish that we were allowed to. So we had to eat all of that salmon. And after 2 years of just nothing but salmon for months at a time, I can't eat fish anymore. I can't stomach, I can't stand the taste, the smell, none of it. It's dreadful. I get war flashbacks, and I wasn't even in a war. I don't know whose flashbacks these are or how I got them, but I presume they belong to the fish. Whose flashbacks are these? And why am I seeing them? I'm sorry, I'm getting someone else's Vietnam flashbacks right now, excuse me.
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
Supplies blocked. Get the landing zone cleared.
What is it? I am the... Fuck. Who's the fella who speaks for the trees? I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees, but for some fucking reason, they speak Vietnamese.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
There we go. Roses are red, violets are blue. I am the harbinger. This hurts you. I know too many dumb poems. I should know fewer dumb poems. Who wants one of my dumb poems so I don't have to know it anymore?
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Suck on this, you freaking nature.
This is a poem for Marie, who had pubic hair down to her knees. All the clams got together and knitted her a sweater. And now Marie's knees won't freeze.
I'm a new dwarf.
That was actually a poem I literally heard from an old sailor. One year, I went out with a bunch of my family. We were going out on a boat to go deep sea halibut fishing, right? And the night before, we're hanging out at the captain's, like, house, essentially, because he had, like, a house with a bunch of cabins around. You rent one of the cabins, then he takes you out fishing the next day. And he had this big old, like, clam bake going on in his backyard. Just a big fire with a massive pot of, like, shellfish and fish and potatoes and clams and just a whole bunch of stuff. And it came out. And people were just drinking, eating from this clam bake, and just the captain. And at one point, the captain just stood up after downing a beer and just announced, "I have a poem for all y'all." And recited that to me. And that poem has stuck with me to this day. I've heard it once, and it fucking locked in for me. I don't know if it was a poem or some sort of eldritch curse he bestowed upon 16-year-old Eric, but... I just told the guy to try honeydew, because if he doesn't like it, I don't like him. Will report. Queenie, wait, was this guy human and living on the planet Earth? Because I have bad news. If both of those things are true, I bet he's not gonna like honeydew. based on all the data I've collected, if you're either of those two things, you don't like honeydew.
Hello and good boy. Bring the pie.
You know, I bet... Wait. If he's half housefly, I bet he'd like honeydew. Like, if he's part fruit fly, I bet he'd be really into honeydew. Think we could send him through a teleporter? You know, mess things up? Make him the fly?
Time's running out, Miner. The bugs are getting worse.
I don't care. I have hope. I'm glad you still have hope, Queenie. I'm rooting for you. Like, honeydew isn't fantastic by any means, but, like, it's not awful. It's just literally... Honeydew is almost never served by itself. It's always served with literally any other fruit. And the fact that literally any other fruit would be better just makes it feel like honeydew's taking up some space that could have been given to a fruit that doesn't suck ass. It's kind of like, listen, I got nothing against cranberry. I don't trust cranberry, though, because it's included in everything. The fact that every juice out there uses cranberry and strawberry, cranberry and apple, cranberry and it just makes me really think, you know, I'm really starting to think cranberries are just the cheapest fruit to make, and that's the only reason they're being included in everything. But I've never had just cranberry before, so I can't say whether or not cranberry sucks. But I feel like honeydew has to have a similar problem, where it's just cheaper than all the other melons to produce, so they keep taking up most of the fruit cups with honeydew instead of a better fruit. I love cranberry juice, but not the fruit. I think I need to try it. I think I need to get cranberries at some point. I need to just try a cranberry, right? I'm already full of very controversial food opinions. How about a little more? Would be more controversial for me to learn that I really like cranberries or really hate cranberries. Because obviously it's gotta be an extreme for it to end up being a controversial opinion, right? You can't have a middling opinion that's controversial. Well, that's not true. You can have a middling opinions, for example, on Epstein, and that can be pretty controversial. Well, I thought what he did was only kind of not. I think he could have done it in a much more humane way. Oh god, I'm not saying full sentences with this. Nah, we're just throwing out little tidbits. I ain't getting in trouble. You know, I hear he didn't even give them sick. That's the real problem. You know what would have made it not as bad? If he had paid a livable wage. Then it would have been not as bad. Listen, mate, true, it wouldn't have been as bad if that had been happening, but maybe not the argument to be making. Pew pew. Ow. God, that's all bombs. Hell yeah. Eat my bullets. Eat them. Oof. Eric, who is best Uma? Nez, why do you ask me these questions? Why do you ask me questions that I feel like I'm aggressively... I don't think you've ever asked me a question that I feel like I've had all the context for. Eric, argument to Honeydew. Oh no, my TV was packaged with styrofoam to protect it. I can't believe it. Wait, when was the last time you actually opened a TV box with styrofoam? Well, I guess they don't do loose styrofoam. I guess when I think of styrofoam, I'm picturing the packing peanut, like loose. But I guess now... No, they do the styrofoam frames now, right? No, my argument is, why are they doing it with honeydew? Why don't they do it with, like, cantaloupe or watermelon, or why don't they just make all fruit cups just sliced strawberry and nothing? Listen, I think the world would be better if the only fruit cups that existed were all strawberries and nothing. I feel like that's the change I want to make to the world. Cranberries are actually really bitter. Ooh. Oh, Uma Musume. Okay. 1 second. Let me see if I recognize any of the actual racehorse names. Uma Musume characters. Hey, can I just look up the Triple Crowns winners? Because I remember there were some names in the Triple Crowns winners that I just love. Gold shit. Vodka. Alright, right now vodka's winning for me. Fine motion winning. Is Orb in here? Wait, do they have Orb? Because they have Orb. Orb is going to be my favorite. I don't see Orb. Doesn't matter. They haven't included all of the Triple Crown winners in history, so I feel like this isn't real. So my favorite racehorse name of all time is Orb, but my favorite Triple Crown winner... Let's see, Triple Crown winners... There was one that I just remember. Justify. Or Citation. It's either Justify or Citation. One of those two has to be my favorite Triple Crown winner name. I don't think I can be a fan of Uma Musume. They don't have Orb. They don't have Justify. They don't have Citation. They don't even have Assault. The greatest Triple Crown racehorse of all time. Okay, real question. Is Secretariat a character? Because I feel like it's kind of inappropriate, right? To have a racehorsing anime / game and not have some level of reference to Secretariat, right? Even BoJack Horseman made reference to Secretariat. No, I don't think so. Fucking... It's pretty much only Japanese horses. Gross. Japanese... Has there ever been a Japanese horse that's won the Triple Crown? Do they ever transport, like, professional racehorses overseas for races? Is there a concern of, like, too much stress being involved in that? Because I gotta imagine flying is aggressively stressful for a horse. Yeah, it's not even about racehorse history, Nezuko. But they still made a reference to Secretariat. Literally the most famous horse on Earth. Listen, he was made famous because of racing, but he is just the most famous horse. Oh god, I just realized what's going to be annoying about the Gatling gun versus the fucking Dreadnought. I have to turn and face him to shoot him. Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm just dead. Oh, I was barely ahead of him. You know, they just had spawns so insanely thick. Look at this wall. God, I hate directional weapons. I hate the ass gun. I hate the machine gun. I've done almost no damage to him yet. I have done almost nothing to this crowd of bugs yet. This is bad. I'm so fucked. You know, can I bait it? Does the fire work on him? Oh, the fire works, I think. So maybe I just keep baiting him over onto the lava and try to rely on status effect damage? Oh, that's rough. And he's got so many flyers that just trying to create little wall gaps to shoot through isn't going to work either. Alright, we're going to bait him down and try to get him onto this crowd of bombs. Yeah, the bombs was good. Oh god, was I in a reload cycle? Fuck me.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Okay, wait, we have a little bit of clearance. We can move away, turn. Fuck. Because I only get a few seconds to shoot at him before he resets. He's not even half health. Okay, I think I got him with a bomb bug there. Alright, we're moving, we're grooving. We're running, we're gunning. There. Oh, wait. Oh, horse one. Yes, all the time was there. I don't know about racing, but I know some of them have been flown for breeding. Okay. El Condor Pasa was an American horse that went to both Japan and somewhere in Europe, for example. Oh. Silent Suzuka also went from Japan to America for some races. Alright, so if I'm forced to only pick from the Uma Musume horses, then I guess I'm rooting for vodka. Literally, there's only two things that can make me root for a horse, and that's being a Triple Crown winner or having the best name. So that's where on my list of my favorite racehorses are Orb, Citation, sorry, Assault, and I'm legit forgetting one now. Because I'm having to run around and consider how I can find opportunities to actually shoot this guy. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but the gun I'm using literally is useless for trying to kill elites. Like, honestly, it'd be infinitely easier if I got the twins, but no, I got a roly-poly on stage 1, and I didn't get the twins, I got the Dreadnought. Basically, I low-rolled the worst possible match for doing this weapon mastery. God damn it. Yeah, no, I've lost. It's lost. We're at threat level 4. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think all of the weapons I think I have left are weapons that are just bad at killing the Dreadnought. And that's why I have all... Because I have all the grenades. I have half the drones. I have the stubby SMG, which is the only, like, auto-targeting weapon, I think, that I have left. Fucking hell. It's just so bad. It's so bad.
I'm trying plan C.
I think my favorite horse name is Patu. I'm not familiar with Patu. How'd they do? How'd they do as a racer? I guess Agnes Digital is a descendant of Secretariat. I'm sorry, there's so many horses in racing right now, or descendants of... Secretariat is the Genghis Khan of racehorses. That's the closest you're getting. Potato. Potato is delightful. No, that is a delightful name.
Some lovely crystals today. Scout classic for me.
I'm gonna do a no gear attempt again, because it's got 8 O's. after this, I might just run through all of the drone fucking mastery ones. Just like stick to one type of weapon, get really familiar with it, you know?
This works.
Nah, honestly, the names remind me of one joke I had in my head as a kid. I never wanted a tattoo as a kid, but I had always decided if I was ever, like, had to get a tattoo for a reason, what I wanted was the phrase, and this is going to be very specific, I need you guys to actually let... I wanted the phrase, chicken noodle soup in Chinese, end quotation marks, in Japanese kanji. I wanted it so if anyone tried to translate what it said, they would have to say the entire sentence of, that's chicken noodle soup in Chinese, but it's written in Japanese, essentially. So it's just the idea that in Japanese kanji it would say chicken noodle soup in Chinese. And not in the Chinese language, the words in Chinese are part of it. Because I just love the idea of someone trying to translate all of that to a friend next to them, trying to explain what that guy's tattoo says. And that tickled me. My joke tattoo is Scupifer? Scupifer? Explain it to me. Explain your joke, sir. That's how they're made funny. Have you not seen my Scuff tattoo? We're not talking about Jankiper, right? I might not have seen that tattoo. When did you get it? I was about to say, well, I mean, the last time I saw you was at San Diego, but also, I don't know, we didn't really talk about tattoos then, so I could... Yeah, no, I don't think I DM'd it to you like 6 years ago? Like, I definitely recognize this meme, but... Yeah, I guess I never saw it on you. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic. Did Junie draw... This is in Junie's cartoon style. And the only reason I know Junie's cartoon style is because she once did one cartoon about our D&D party to kind of tell the story of what happened, like, last session. And then I took all of the characters she drew and just photoshopped them to create 8 more cartoons of different D&D things that happened. So I got really used to seeing her cartoon style and editing it. Yeah, it's her art. It's my favorite piece of her, hell yeah. So I got really familiar to how her cartoon style looks, because I kind of forced myself to do a lot of photoshopping of it. Wait, no, literally, what? There was one bug just away from the whole crowd. Fuck me. Alright, we're going back to Weapon Master. We've gotten 1 achievement today, y'all. We're at 1 achievement. Fucking hell. Wait, why is the drone on the guy who has nothing to do with drones? Guess we'll go Juggernaut? Because drones don't have projectiles, so Weapon Master wouldn't do anything with it. God, this is dreadful. Why do I gotta run the Juggernaut with the drone? I'd like to do either the guy who gets all the status effect bonuses or the guy who gets all the construct bonuses. Yikes. That's rough. This is rough. Yeah, we'll go potency. Now, do I go explosion build or tons of drones build here? Gonna have to think on that. One is more than none. One is more than none. That is true, Ultima.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the lab.
No, what was I was recently watching people talking about the idea that you have to leave a penny behind to somebody in your will in order to prove that you didn't forget about them. And then someone's response to that was like, why wouldn't you just leave a message that says, I specifically leave this person nothing in my will? And apparently one of the funniest examples I've ever heard of like a spiteful will was someone in their will left somebody just enough rope to hang themselves. what was left of them in their will, and it's like, damn, I don't know what whoever did to piss you off, but that's cold, and I fucking love it. That's cold, and that's rad. And it's so hard to make something both ice cold and rad as hell, but they succeeded.
Just what I needed. This is the smart pick. I'll take this one.
I hope someday someone leaves me enough rope to hang myself with. Imagine being at a will reading with a bunch of someone's, like, loved ones, your name being called out, and that being read aloud to everybody. God damn. You'd be the little star of the show for a There'd be a lot of questions about what you did to piss that person off that much. Even better if you do not know who the fuck that person was. I need to start writing random names into my will, leaving them just enough rope to hang themselves. Hey, if any of you want to write me into your will, I would greatly appreciate that. I would like to leave him 18 feet of rope.
I want it. Overclock, rock, and stone. This one's for Carl.
Ooh, what is fun is because we have all these drones now, I never get to go for, on my electric drones, the upgrade, the final overclock where they tethered to their allies to create even more, like, lightning bolts. Because I'm almost never actually running electric drones in a build that has a bunch of allies up and available. That's gonna be cool. We're gonna be circled by just infinite lightning, which is exciting.
Hatches shut, taking you to stage 2.
If it looks good, it shoots better.
There we go.
Now we're cooking with gas. What else we got? Doesn't hit harder.
Oh, we're so close. We're like, I think 2 levels away for being overclocked on both weapons. Stage 2. So we're gonna get a stage 2 double final overclock. Let's go. Bruh, it's only 7:30? Homie, it's only 6:30. Didn't you know? All time is in my time zone, Nez. Why, you feeling tired? You gonna be peeling out soon?
exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
It's only 9:30. Aha, Queenie, you've given away your location. You fool. You've fallen for the deception. Now we know where to go to assassinate the Queen of Honeydew. To end Honeydew's reign on fruit bowls everywhere. Soon we shall free the world from their horrid invasion. Oh, let's fucking go. You know, with the electric drone shooting out the extra sparks, definitely going for the massive drone count option.
Here you go. Delivery of one resupply for you, miner. Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Crit chance, well, we have electricity coming out. Crit's not bad, but I think I'll go pickup. Just because of how drones work, I don't really get to cut pathways through things. They're more so circling me, so I have just a little more forgiveness for getting EXP is probably good. Ouch. Reload time and lifetime could also be solid, but I think anytime they're going to offer me upgrades to all of my drones, I kind of got to go for it, right? Just for efficiency's sake.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
I needed that. Now this is a rare treat. Vaporize. I'll take this one. I'm having an epic vision.
How we doing? Seem we're doing okay. We'll definitely learn once the elites come up how we're doing. I feel like I have to be doing solid with damage, but I don't know if I'm just doing a lot of like good crowd clearing damage, you know, tons of low count damage, or if I'm actually getting out like serious amounts of burn buildup that can deal with elites. Because that's always the real thing, is you really can't win the game until you've killed the Dreadnought. So it doesn't matter how good you are at crowd clearing. If you're incapable of taking out the final Dreadnought, it just does not matter.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer. Now this is a rare treat. I'm not scared of you.
It does seem like we don't have a very good fucking potency build-up, because they are not burning. But I think we got double tank elites, so this is like the trickiest tell on it.
See you later. Die, creep.
Alright, will we be able to loop them onto these bombs? Oh, fuck, that timing was bad.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday. I got it in the mouth.
It's like almost only bombs were left alive in there. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go with this.
There's some red sugar over there we'll be able to run by.
I feel vitalized.
Flyboy's dead. The two big guys are very close to dead. But again, it feels like it was mostly bombs that did the damage, which sucks. Well, I'm not tired. I should get a monster, though. Damn. I'm not tired. I just need a 5-hour energy, and I'll be good to go. Real not tired guy sentence there.
Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Should also probably eat something. That's probably good. Yeah, that's probably... Eating is probably a good option, Hall.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Alright, are we on to final? Yep, we're going into the final right now. Potency sounds great, and I think that's all we can afford.
Here we go. You've found the Dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of...
Alright, and I think for how we're doing, we're going to have to save the drop pod for the final dude. I think we're really going to need his damage to push us over the edge for taking out the Dreadnought.
Feeling much better now. It's for me.
God damn, we are not getting through this egg. That's not good. The egg can tank us. What does that mean about the dreadnought? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, is the first thing we got a flyboy? That's inconvenient. The most fucking persistent elite. Against drones. I'll be fine. Alright, so what's worst case scenario for final boss? Because we have circling drones, not hunter killers, worst case scenario for us is actually the twins instead of the big dreadnought. Because if the big dreadnought's on us, he should be able to relatively easily keep inside drone range all the time. But if we get the twins, depending on how aggro, like, charged twin is being, he can very easily remain outside of our threat range the whole time. Which would be very frustrating.
This works.
Although honestly, looking at these elites, we do not shoot through their health very quickly. Oh, fuck me. God, wait, everything is dead ends over here. Look at this, they have peninsula, 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 corner. Holy shit. Alright, so just never go to the left side of this map, or else the map will kill you. Ow. Alright. And then that's where the drop pod is, though, is over on that left side. Fuck me. God, I don't think I have the flying elite who's been following me the whole match, even down to half health yet. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I think all of my weapon masteries are weapons that don't do good, consistent damage to elites. And of course, I do the random weapon roll and we got another drone instead of a gun that is different. In fact, I've been noticing that a lot. I wonder if what your current weaponry is influences what you can random roll with that artifact. That artifact doesn't say, right? A gun with the same tags as your current gun? Does it? Because it always feels like when I'm running, like, the grenade fuck me. If I'm running grenade mastery, I feel like I only ever get grenades out of it. Instead of, I don't know, the assault rifle or something to cover my weaknesses. Ugh, fuck me. Alright, I think I got one more run in me before I'm fucking gassed, so we're gonna go back and try the Vanguard one again. We were so close the first time we ran this. We literally died feet away from the fucking escape pod on the final round because there was a bomb bug stuck in the roots I needed to get through. What did we get? What was really good? The burn upgrade for the ice beam was really, really useful. We stacked a lot of cold damage, and even though we stacked a ton of it, we still have a really hard time killing the final dreadnought. So what? Forcing a ton of potency into the freeze ray, knowing we'll go for the burn effect is a really good, like, future-proofing plan. I think going for the 5 beams instead of the better beams is, like, that's what we did last time, but I think that's consistently a good choice for the freeze ray. Fuck. Fuck, I'm cornered. Fuck. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Fuck. I'm gonna get some value. Will we be able to? Damn, alright, we'll take that. More beams. Ooh, should I have done... We already know we're going to get like 5 extra beams. Should I have done the more damage? Shit. I don't know, I might have actually fucked up there. Ooh, status? That's really good. Okay, we just got a few good rolls in a row there, honestly. We got an epic cold damage boost. We got the one artifact that does the best for status effect stuff.
You're cute, but you're dead.
Really good back-to-back rolls.
Loot bug looted.
I do feel a little under-leveled right now. Starting to feel a little crowded out. PC no? There we go. Oh.
This one suits me.
We'll start getting all of our weapons towards overclocks. What did I get before? On the grenade, I did the triple grenade, obviously, and just more AoE on it, just so I could be able to freeze more things functionally.
It's a little extra special. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
Gather our resources, stay away from the flyboys, keep upping our cold damage, be constantly upgrading, thinking about the final dreadnought. I don't know if the Vanguard works the same way as the lethal operation. With the lethal operations, you're always on the exact same map with the exact same boss spawns every time. But if the Vanguard missions are similar, that means we will be facing the single dreadnought instead of the twins at the end. Ooh, legendary. Wish it was legendary potency, but we'll take legendary damage. We can accept legendary damage upgrades out here.
Your time is up, Craig.
Give me the fire. Give me... No! We didn't get offered the burn. Oh, fuck. We might lose. I didn't know we couldn't be offered. I didn't know we could be not offered the burn effect on it. I didn't think this had enough overclocks on it that you could lose out on the one thing we needed. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well done. Objective completed.
That's not good. It's very not good. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what happens. We'll see what happens, but I've got a prediction that I'm not going to make it very far, actually.
Cowabunga! Pretty sweet. I'm feeling lucky. I rarely go for this one.
So we do have a really good cold. Can I see just what my cold damage stat is? Like, does that show up on my...
Onboard entertainment sucks.
Is there anywhere I could see specifically cold damage plus 113%? Yeah, so we're already at over 100% bonus cold damage. To be fair, though, I'm seeing like 200 ticks in there, so cold damage is pretty shit. Cold damage is pretty fucking shit, damn. Now that is off the beam weapon, so maybe I need to look at like the ice grenade more so to get a better sense, as the beam's sustained damage is always going to be a bit lower than another weapon's impact damage. But still, I don't like that. I don't like those numbers. The numbers, they don't lie.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
36 and a third chance sacrifice.
Supply pod prepped for you. We need the LZ clear.
Knows he ain't gonna win.
Oh yeah.
I have a buddy who's really into professional wrestling, and the details he shares about professional wrestling have never not been wild. There has never been a time he shared a detail about professional wrestling that I've ever been, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'll take this one. Hell yeah.
detected. Lock up and get ready.
Into the gold. We can get one more frost ray fucking upgrade. We should be able to get the... Fuck.
This is the smart pick. Put a bit of extra kick in it.
We should get, what, the plus... What is it? Plus 4? Or is it plus 5 on that overclock? We're already at 3, so if it's plus 5, we'll be at 8? So 8 directional beams? Damn, how many... Like, I wish I understood, like, how many degrees each beam covered, because the beam's hitbox isn't a literal line, you know? It's like an actual amount of area out from it. So I do wonder what beam count you need on a circling weapon for it to technically cover 100% of the area around you, you know?
I want it.
God, the downside of getting the explosive drones is I can't tell which explosions are drones and which ones are my grenades. I don't know if I need to be able to tell, but I can.
Give me that. I want it. Put a
It's
bit
3
of
beams.
extra
Alright.
kick in it.
So we've got 6.
Eat that.
Let's go.
I'm a new dwarf. Overclock, rock, and stone. Think you could kill me? Well, think again. This
Ooh, epic cold. Hell yeah. So if we were at 113 on cold before, that should put us at about 133? Seeing 300 and 800 procs. So those must be crit procs, or is that a different weapon hitting? No, for 370 going up to a little over 800 does sound like a crit.
I want it.
So I think... Ooh, is it worth it then for me to keep looking at crit chance? Like, our crit chance at 48.
Objective completed. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Yeah, I guess crit chance is still pretty efficient for us at if we're only at 48% right now.
Well done. You got them all.
You're cute.
You know, diminishing returns eventually, but... We have 40 seconds. Do we just stick around for most of that to try to farm up more EXP? And we've got a flyer coming in. That'll kind of ruin the standstill and farm, so we'll just take what we got and go.
Onwards to stage 3.
We're gonna do 50% cold damage, and that seems to be all we can get. That's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Killed and gold to be mined.
Okay, how am I doing on each weapon? You're fully overclocked. You are level 12 and 7, so a lot to try to get to more overclocks. I don't remember what the final one for the drones was. I don't think... Let's see here. The final one for grenades gets the bigger AoE with the little pull effect, but I don't remember what drones was. I don't think we need to force grenades. Grenades are inconsistent enough that I don't think we need to force them out towards their final overclock. Like, the increased area on the grenade is pretty good, but since we've already got, I think, the triple grenade going off, we're basically coating everything in grenade effect already. And it's not like we need to rely on our grenades to do mass freezing. Our 6 freeze beams is doing a delightful job at that all on their own. I think forcing drones up so I can at least try to learn their final overclock options. You know what? Jet boosts to escape. So we freeze the enemies on approach. If they hit us, they activate our freeze shield, and we get a jet boost. So that means we can't be cornered, essentially. Okay, we're very good at escaping. That's nice, but we really need to be very good at killing the dreadnought, technically. And I don't think the boots are going to help us with that. We can trigger it on the thorns. Hold up. Does that change much? Not for this run. I don't think that actually changes much about the run we're doing. But that does bring up some interesting ideas if I'm ever doing weapon mastery on this map specifically, which I think the electric drones, I remember, always send us to this map. Because there is something about being able to force out a jet jump with only 2 damage. Ooh, is there a magnet in there? Shit. Can I get enough freezing to approach the magnet? I'm not sure. It's a lot of bomb bugs. I'm really concerned. Oh, we got the magnet. Hell yeah.
Feels rare. Feels right.
I'm gonna reroll, try to get the drone. Fuck.
This works.
No, we'll just boost everything. Ooh, this is bad. Not where I meant to go. I got surprised by my own jet boots.
I'm having an epic vision.
Yeah, I missed the burn effect. Burn effect would be really good here. Against the double tank wave. Eh. Stop it. Hey, no, come back, little guy. Freeze. It is ice to meet you. Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Alright, no, where'd our little snail boy go? Snail? There you are, little Hoolie.
Now it's my favorite color.
Freeze. No, I said freeze. I said freeze. I even said it in the Mr. Freeze voice. Stop.
I've been dreaming of something like clock this, bugs.
Alright, now we just need to keep our beams on top of these guys.
Scanner is overloading, miner. Get a move on.
I almost said to melt through their health, and I didn't, because I'm like, oh, that'd be a stupid pun. And it's only now that I remembered I was making Mr. Freeze jokes, not 5 seconds ago. I really have a bad relationship in my head between fucking bits, don't I?
Threat level increased.
I can't be cringe.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Actually, it is gonna hang around. We have like over a minute before the drop pod leaves. Let's fucking go. I bought a ham. I've just been going caveman on it this weekend. Fucking get it, my dude. I fully support going ham on a ham. Alright, we got 3 extra drones. Drones rush to protect you, and they get damage and potency. What do I want? The man's. You know what? I'm gonna go with Crisis Protocol. Alright, wait, only stage 4? Alright, I've been very slow, apparently. I apologize. I apologize. I'm realizing now how slow I've been. Alright, we're rushing through. Let's go.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I'm a little upset with you, Nezca, that you didn't go for, I'm gonna go ham on this ham, though.
Next time, let's go somewhere.
While I appreciate you going caveman on that ham, you missed a very obvious opportunity, in my opinion. Sell fish? For how much? You trying to tell me that a shrimp fried that rice.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
This is perfect for the build.
No, I made a comment earlier that we have some high efficiency still out of upgrading crit chance. I don't think I've seen a single crit chance upgrade since I made that comment. I don't know if that's a sign that the game is listening to me and fucking with me, or if this is just very bad luck.
I'm not scared of you.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
It's calling to me.
Let's try to get these mushrooms. Hey, I didn't launch when I ran. I got a shield proc too. Are my boots on cooldown? I have the jet boots, right? Yeah, I have the jet boots. I thought it was gonna get launched there. What the fuck? Oh no. I'm running out of energy. All these constant defeats. These failure to get achievements they're getting to me finally.
Nicely done. Supplies in. Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is
You know what?
approaching.
I might look for... I don't even know what I'm looking for, actually. Damn. Only have one reroll anyway, but... Ouch. Again, I didn't get the boot launch. What?
Just what the doctor ordered.
Wait! Did I break it? Look, I'm not running. I'm floating. Wait. Hey, y'all, I broke the game.
I want it.
Wait, am I stuck in the... I'm getting the instant breaks on stones. I just realized. Oh, no. I was in a point where I was getting the fly bonus where I was able to instantly mine through rocks. And it resets if you find a... Shit. I wish I hadn't gone for those loot bugs. Admittedly, I didn't know that hitting the loot bugs would fix it, but we were in a really strong stance there, actually. We were permanently jet booting. Meaning we were able to basically, we had like 300% mining speed, I'm pretty sure. Fuck! Now we're gonna be interested in trying to get that to happen again, but I don't know what happened the first time. Ooh, red sugar. This will corner me a little bit. Getting health would be nice.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Then we just freeze. Oh. I didn't quite do a freeze, but you know, this works too. 20%, we're taking that. Listen, I think there was something that might have had an overclock, but an epic ice damage is really hard to pass up here.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
Okay, more bomb bugs. I guess we'll freeze them in place and see if we can't get a big explosion on the elites again. And it's harder to time that with a freeze. When you don't freeze them and you can just trigger them by step in, step out, it's pretty easy to time. But when you freeze them, it's very hard to know how much health they have left.
Let's show them some pie. This works.
Okay, I think we're just going to slow walk, because we do get to stun basically all the little minions. We'll just slow walk to try to just keep our beams max damage on the elite here. So we're going to have to drop back, because the flyboy is having a harder time keeping up with us, ironically. Normally the flyboys don't have that issue. But they might just have a slightly slower movement speed than everyone else that is exacerbated by the fact that we're applying a movement speed debuff.
Get it over with.
Power of my kin courses through me.
Hell yeah. Alright, we got him.
Well done. Objective
All that's left is final stage.
arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
We're gonna run through all the XP.
I'm gonna go with
Ooh, we're 2 levels short from the grenades going final overclock. It would be nice to force that. How much nitra? We only have 15 nitra, and I think we need 18 to buy a common upgrade in the shop. But I don't think we'll be able to even, like, force one out.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it needs 18. Oh well. Here we go, final stage. Now, we have gotten this far before. We have beaten the Dreadnought before. It was moving from the Dreadnought back to our drop pod that got me last time. We're going to approach it very slowly. Sadly, we don't have the burn effect this time, but we do have insane amounts of cold damage, right? We're at 280% cold damage boost right now. Almost 300. Crit, I wish was a little better. I wish our crit chance was a tiny bit better. I'd like to be over a 50%, essentially. Ooh, 2 flyers is rough, because I'm having to cut through mines. Alright, we're good, we're out. Let's head over, get this egg pop. Try to get all the elites up and running just so we can do freeze damage to all of them right away. Freeze damage is so slow, it's much better the earlier you can get it stacking. If only freeze in this game worked more like Elden Ring. Where you could get a big burst of damage if you got them cold enough.
Let's see if you can get me up here, stupid bugs.
They creeping up. They creeping up. My beam reload. Perfectly timed. Oh shit. Too many projectiles. I feel like my beam range isn't far enough that I'm actually able to threaten them all that well.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
I don't want them to keep stacking up without getting killed, or else we're just gonna have floods of projectiles like that coming at us. Come on, give me something. I guess that'll work somewhat. It gets us a little bit more crit chance, solid more damage. Wait, grenade is still only... Wait, have I not gotten any more levels on the grenade since we started this stage? That's wild, honestly. Because we still need 2 levels to get the grenade up. Damn, projectile, projectile, projectile. It does feel like the main bugs we're dealing with right now are the projectile ones. Oh, crit chance. Wait, the grenade! Shit.
Feeling much better now.
My dual loyalty. No. Yeah, all of the elites, I think, are still alive. Oh, the Dreadnought woke up. Hey, Dreadnought, how you doing, buddy? You mind not being an ass about things? I think he minds. Yeah, I think he minds. He's gonna be an ass about things. Oh. No! I got fucking one shot? right, y'all. That's my defeat sign, I guess. I suppose that's where we'll call it for the evening. Depression. One achievement. We're at 95% of the achievements done. And all of the ones that remain are gonna be fucking painful. I am glad we finally got the crit chance one knocked out. I've been sitting on that one for a long time with a lot of attempts, but still. Pain, Pecco. For now, I want to wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest of your weekends. I wish you all much better luck than what I had today. And I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. Take care and keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to work through Sunday to make sure I can get you guys a short out by Monday. So I'll see you all then. Remember, I love you all. So let's head off for the night. I don't have the energy to support a raid. I'm sorry. I'll be too tired to message them and I'll feel bad. But take care, y'all. Bye-bye.